did you say?
I have the high ground.
Ready, everybody?
All set.
Hey, bud. Let's party.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Geek Plane, and welcome back to another edition of The High Ground with myself and Raging Rhino and Open Airlock Policy, Mr. Tim. How are you guys doing this evening?
Doing all right.
Pretty good.
I'm doing better than I was last night. On the full Aussie, I ended up, I had a headache yesterday, and it sort of progressively got worse, and then, by the time we start, it's 1 a.m., so I wasn't going to, but I jumped on for the first 2 hours, and it just got worse, but I'm doing all right now.
I'm glad to hear, man. Yeah, because I was doing a lot of stuff on the computer this morning. I listened to the whole show, so it was a good show. You guys did a good job.
Yeah, it was.
How about yourself, Tim? How are you doing, man?
Oh, not bad.
Not bad?
I had to barbecue out in the 5-degree weather. So my hands, it took 3 hours to get them to where I could move them again. So
I'm sure. What'd you cook?
Ribeye steaks.
Nice,
and that shit's expensive right now. So 4 steaks was $86.
Jesus.
So yeah,
man,
it was good though. It was worth it.
Nice.
Now I've seen everybody on Twitter and comments before, and then even chat now have watched Man of Steel. Rhino, have you kept up your tradition of not watching the movie before the trivia?
No.
You actually watched it?
I've got it on my other laptop, which has the hard drive in it in my room. So, I was putting it on before I went to sleep. So, I think I watched, the opening, probably first hour of the movie every week this night. I did see the end of it, but, nice. I fell asleep before I got to the end. But, yeah, so I did watch some of it. I still don't know how I'm going to go. We'll see.
Hey,
I got to kind of...
your record.
I got to try and keep the tradition of having been on my own team. It's memeable. I had a really interesting week. Well, man, I'm so pissed about blowing up this Phasma thing, how it just didn't work.
Yeah. Now you got to set up.
And the problem was, I actually would have recut it and done it again, but I only had one other cylinder, and I only used one cylinder last time, and it didn't do the job. So once I get to 1,500, guys, I've decided I didn't really get answers last night, but once I get to 1,500, I'm going to strap 3 things to this thing, and we are going to really attempt to blow this fucking thing to pieces. So, yeah, 1,500 subs.
Nice.
And then after that, I think we'll do this one. Just, I noticed Cara Dune's black figures have been skyrocketing on eBay, but we'll blow that up at I don't know, 2,000, maybe 3,000. We'll do Kylo Ren. But yeah. Oh, Greg. Rhino can't blow confirmed. And then we've had a big week in regards to all the Gina stuff. I mean, that's been a crazy
There's been a lot of stuff going on this week. Not just that. There's a
crazy roller coaster ride.
Mm-hmm.
Her getting fired, man, the sequence of events of that has just been insane. When the news dropped, in the middle of Drunk 3PO stream as well, all of that, man, it was just nuts.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Yeah. You had a pretty
we'll get into it.
So, yep.
We'll get into it.
I'm going to go and bring in our guests here. First guest, I will wait till he gets done taking a drink there, and then I'll bring him in. Mr. Lyndon Hall. What's up, Lyndon?
I will find him!
That's who I am on the thumbnail.
Yeah, that's why, because he's got the range.
I will find him!
And Mara's here as well. Oh yeah, I'll blow you up right now. I want you to yell as loud as you can. Fucking do it. Bring it.
I will find him.
Nice. Very nice. We gotta clip that shit for real. That's why I put it in here. I was like, I gotta have that clip. For tonight. But yeah. Hey Mara, how you doing?
I'm doing well. Covered Zack Snyder teaser and then trailer stuff, and subscribe to Lyndon again because he will be doing. Because he's confirmed he'll be doing the live stream tomorrow after he makes a performance crash. So which will be like what, noon or so here. So like what, 4 a.m. for you roughly when you'll start. I imagine
4:14 is what the time they do it, isn't it?
Yeah, like, it's when they'll drop. I figure like you've been running the live stream before then, so probably.
Yeah, I'll probably start at around 4ish. I'll probably get up at 3:30.
I'll be dead to
I'm gonna put the link in the chat too, because Lyndon actually cut all them together, all the teasers. So
yeah, that's great.
Yep.
Like, can you imagine, like, we were hyped just for a trailer?
What a loser. I mean, who does that? Who's excited for this trash fire that's going to be coming out in a month?
It doesn't even exist.
It doesn't exist, guys. It doesn't exist.
There was an idiot in the chat. There was, I can't wait to watch this trash. I'm like, okay, dumbass, you're going to give HBO Max your money.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Fucking hell.
Before we started, we did get a super chat from Pastor G. He says, the high ground, the late show I need, but I can't stay up for it. So thank you, Pastor G, for the $2. I do appreciate it. I know he does watch the replays quite a bit. So yeah, thank you for that, man. Thank you. And I just noticed this comment from Greg too.
What is this big? Oh, funny.
That is correct. Only 4 minutes.
That'll be funny.
My dick could be this big.
Yeah, Will hung out with us in the chat for a while on your stream this morning, Lyndon. He was there for a bit. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that was fun. We're getting a lot of new people for sure. So
yeah,
it's definitely getting the views right now on videos. I'll tell you that much.
I just actually can't believe the hype behind, like the teaser trailers, like these teasers that are coming out for a trailer, and the hype that's behind it is insane.
I know.
I know. Again, I must admit, Zack Snyder, marketing genius. Genius.
He doesn't have HBO Max tweeting it. Doesn't have Warner Brothers tweeting it. Doesn't have Warner Brothers Pictures, Warner Media. None of these companies are fucking tweeting it.
None of them.
And they own the rights to it.
Yeah.
It's all Zack and the fans.
Yeah.
A lot of people theorizing they're trying to screw him out of it because they didn't actually set up distribution rights like they normally would have for a movie overseas.
He's still working.
He's having to do it on his own, and he announced that England's getting it in theaters today. Like it's India's get like a ton of he's doing a good job with distribution on his own. That's saying a lot, to be honest.
Yeah, I retweeted something. I don't know if you follow him. Sil Abdullah. He like tweets a lot of pro Justice League stuff, and I guess like he's like asked me to retweet a tweet about that, basically how like they're screwing him over with international releases.
Yeah. He's doing a good job set up on his own, though. So for sure,
I think about like the air cut, and I also think about like Justice League 2, right? Like Zack said that Justice League 2, there's no real hype at Warner or anything like that to do it. Oh, there was something like that, wasn't there? But even like with the air cut, and I just think about, okay, this movement of release the Snyder Cut it's trended with multiple hundreds of thousands of tweets, things like that, over the course of this whole movement, you could say. It's actually been that successful that it's actually ended up becoming a thing where they've actually thrown more money at it to release it and make it this big event. Do you like people out there that are thinking that this is going to be a trash fight? Like, even if it is, like the amount of people that are going to watch this, and I don't think it's going to be either, the amount of hype, the amount of, like, I just think that they're going to end up doing these extra things, and I don't think that there's anything that you can do about it. The movement's that big. Yeah. I mean, look, I've even jumped on the back of the bandwagon. Like, I got no interest, I got no horse in this race, but the hype, the excitement that people have got, my friends are actually so excited to see this. I mean, seeing Steph's reactions to these teaser trailers. I mean, come on, like, how can that not excite you? Anyway, like seeing Lethal's excitement, seeing Mara's excitement, seeing all these people's excitement, it's like I'm on the bandwagon. And again, I'm just going to watch this for the popcorn fun. I think, like,
it's going to be more than that, I believe, too.
was-
I think a lot of people like it's not even the bandwagon. It's wanting wanting to see this director get his vision seen, brought to light.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, the movement was that big with all the tweets. I never tweeted it out, but I'm on the bandwagon now. You don't think this wave is gaining momentum? Like, all they've done is push this little snowball down the hill. We're not even at the bottom of the hill yet.
Yeah.
We're not even halfway down the hill yet, and this ball is fucking huge. Like, anyway. It's
Storyman Jack for $5 says, I can't wait. I want to see what the real story he wrote was. Storyman Jack, thank you for the $5, man. Appreciate that, and I appreciate your support, man. Thank you. Snowballing. That's right. Snowballing.
No.
Don't get into that again. Let's not get into that.
This ain't the full Aussie. Get that shit out of the chat, please, Blake.
I forgot about that. I've been up to
Explanations in the chat were fantastic.
Oh,
Yes, they were fantastic. So
yeah, only Steph knew what it was. I was like, wow, okay.
yeah.
I was working on the trivia. Otherwise, I would have typed in the chat, and I would noticed that somebody already did it. So yeah. Mara was making suggestions in the chat too. So
Okay.
wasn't just yeah, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. That video you guys watched from Nicole Arbor, she's fantastic. She's hilarious,
She's
dude.
hilarious.
She's great.
That was so good.
She's so fucking funny. Yeah, absolutely. That's a great way to do that today with Valentine's Day. It really is. I just want to say hi to the chat real quick. We got Trey in the house. Senate is in the house. What's up, Senate? Jedi Luki is here. And I did see Jedi Luki earlier say that AT&T is tweeting out.
AT&T?
AT&T is. Well, now, that makes sense completely because they've been backing this shit since it started. They're the reason we're getting it. So
Where's Warner fucking Brothers?
Yeah.
They're not interested in a Justice League 2, even though there's just monumental hype for just a trailer.
Fuck Elmo. I don't give a fuck about it. Fuck Elmo. Release the Snyder Cut.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to clip that from the full Aussie stream.
Yeah. I'm surprised he hasn't already. Benzo's here. What's up, Benzo? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Steven's here. Runner's here. What's up? I know Runner watched the movie. He's ready to go. Yep. Stunning Brave Megatron. And I did see he did hashtag Rhinotron earlier. So yeah. Of course, Greg's in the house. What's up, Greg? Tomorrow night, I'm excited for that too. The retrospective of Star Trek, the original series, before we get into the movies. Really looking forward to that too. So yeah, Corey's here. Let's see what else we got in the house. Hey, Namans is here. Hey man, how you doing? Tim F is here. What's up, Tim F? Hail, how you doing? Good to see you. Daniel James is here. Soul Assassin's here. Spartan Flash Center. Hey man, how are you doing too? Will's here as well. Yeah, thank you guys for being here and hanging out with us. We got 30 people watching. Hit that like button for sure. Help us out here. And make sure you guys sub to all these guys on the channel. These guys are awesome too. Lord Vader, Subhuman, man. What's up, man? Hope you're staying safe in your travels out there. The weather's been nasty across the Midwest, so definitely be careful, dude. That shit is nasty. Phil's here. Phil TMNT. Yeah, absolutely. I figured we'd lead off with the everybody's thoughts on the Gina Carano situation. Lyndon, I think we'll start with you. Since you talked the least, because I know Rhino probably has a lot to say on this too. I heard a little bit of what you said on the full Aussie this morning. I know you weren't feeling good though, buddy, so I'll let you get that in here in a second. Lyndon, what's your take on all this shit that's going on with Gina?
I don't remember what I said because I've been up for 24 hours. But let me go back to my notes because I did write some shit down.
Okay.
This would happen. Like I have a bunch of articles that I pulled up, like stuff, because I was pissed off about the way that it was being framed. Like as someone who writes, and I'm like, okay, do you consider her just doing a repost? I think it was more like wasn't like an Instagram post, was it? Or was it one of the ones that just like...
It was a repost, I believe.
Deletes.
She shared somebody else's stuff, yeah.
Yeah, but wasn't it the one that just like a fleet that deletes itself after 24 hours?
Yeah, I think, was it a fleet or an Instagram story?
I don't know, a story, whatever.
Yeah,
like one of those. Yeah, so they delete. So people were writing that she posted it. Well, okay, she wrote it. I'm like, well, she didn't write it. She just reposted something. And then it's like, well, the now deleted post. I'm like, well, do you know how Instagram works and stories and fleets and that stuff?
I didn't know that.
They delete
after
a certain period of time. So we're working with people who don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Well, they do, but they choose not to. They're ignorant and they just want to see it that way.
Or they're misrepresenting it, which is what a lot of them have been doing by saying, this is what she wrote. This is what she's been saying. she's been comparing it to this and this, and I'm like, well, is she wrong in what she's been saying though? Or in what she reposted?
The implications of what that post was basically pointing out, no, she's not, that post was nothing like some of the other posts that we see coming from employees from Lucasfilm. For example, the Pedro Pascal ones. I mean, there's two now that I've seen. The one where he's comparing the kids in cages, and the one comparing with the MAGA hats. All of that one.
Yep.
Like the thing that pissed me off the most, and the reason why I did my rage video was basically because the hypocrisy of it is what pisses me off the most. I mean, we just recently had Star Wars Twitter come out and stand with just Christina Ariel, right? You know, I mean, really?
What about
anyway, go on, Lyndon.
What about Finn one just came out today? I don't know
Which
if it's
one?
a bit off topic. The one about Finn.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk. Yeah.
Oh god, fucking Star Wars.
Hypocrisy.
I haven't even seen that. What are you talking about?
I'll bring it up right now, man. Yeah, I will. If you got it, Lyndon, go ahead, man.
If you want to stick on Gina, if you want to bring that up later, I just haven't seen it.
Oh yeah, bring this up, dude. This is the biggest little fucking hypocrisy bullshit.
Hold on, that's what I wanted to get to. That's right. That's what I remembered. So if you want to play your woke card, it's easy to do it in the West, where people are literally going to bend the knee. That's what we're talking about with sports games, like literally bending the knee to be like, I stand, I stand with all you people by virtue signaling. Go to.
I'm kneeling to stand with you.
Go. Yeah, that's how fucked up it is.
Yeah, go on.
Like, do this in Middle Eastern countries.
Yeah.
Go see how it works out.
Yeah.
If you want to really stand up for equality,
I know.
Do it where it's not going to be easy for you.
Well, they're not. They're not, because it's not easy for them, pretty much.
Well, I mean, the proof of that is
I don't know if you saw my comment in the full Aussie chat, but there are Muslim countries where it's literally a crime to be gay.
Yeah.
It's by death, crime to be gay.
But is that like going to the poster of like the Chinese poster with Finn? Like,
that is all over this tweet on the retweets and the quote tweets. People are like, "This you? Is this you, Star Wars account?" Because I mean, that's
Tiny
what they did.
Finn.
They marginalized him for overseas for sure. It's just the hypocrisy from their shit is just pisses me off, and it makes me fucking laugh too. It's like people don't see it. They think they're gonna get away with it. I mean, and they're not.
I just don't understand where this world's gone to, where people can't actually see. Like, read the post that Gina put out. Actually, just read it, and it doesn't equate to. I understand that, but it doesn't equate
1930s
to what they're portraying it to be.
Yeah, they completely lose it now. They don't even care about the point you're making. They just see the comparison to Nazis, and they go overboard. I don't.
So what is this? This is the Star
This
Wars
is from
account.
the Star Wars Twitter account. Like I said, this is hypocrisy at its fucking finest. Storytelling is at the heart of being human, and black representation in all media gives us the opportunity to feel like we are a part of the world we are living in. To be seen and heard more gives us a chance to feel like we are understood by these consuming our stories. It's 1 out of 3.
Okay.
Then they say stories can show how a character can overcome struggles and conflict, and see someone like yourself in that story. And I hate that fucking
with that
shit.
line.
By the way. And it is a springboard for the imagination. Introduce that to an eager.
Hang on. Having to see yourself in a thing is a springboard for imagination. That's a contradiction within itself.
Exactly. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Tim's response is right there too.
That is paradoxical.
Introduced to an eager mind of a child, and you inspire the next generation of storytellers and beyond. Mel Milton, artist of this Finn illustration for Black History Month, Black History Always. And of course, look at this. Lucasfilm SJW from Tim. All the colors of the rainbow, middle fingers.
Yeah. Everyone.
But it's complete hypocrisy. You look at quote tweets, man. How many times do you see this fucking poster?
Did everyone forget
Right
that they forgot to say happy birthday to James Earl Jones?
Yeah, so where's the Black History Month in that? Where's the representation with that?
But yet Rose Tico, the most hated fucking, I think, character, she even trumps fucking
Ready to come in?
Fucking, this is so retarded.
What's up, Ryan?
What's
Come in at the right time, buddy.
Perfect time.
What's going on, dude?
What are we doing?
Rage with me,
we're
brother.
roasting
Rage
Star Wars
with
with
me.
their black
Oh, he's
history
talking about,
posts.
hey, look at this picture of Finn. Aren't we nice? Look at us recognizing this person on Black History Month. Please ignore the little black man in the corner of our China poster that we didn't want anyone to look at. Yeah, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. That's like all over their comments and their quote tweets. It was just this over and over again. Ryan had a pretty good quote tweet though, so I'll just see here.
I've been loving your videos on Gina, Ryan. Loving them.
Thanks,
Yeah,
man.
I mean, all this is just like roasting here. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep them. I'm trying to keep them like. I'm trying to keep them kind of. Yeah, obviously tackle the same stuff, but from different angles with the Gina stuff because I know it can get a little repetitive.
Yeah.
But it is just seem like different stuff coming out each and every day, and I think this is what I'm talking about tomorrow, though. This post.
I mean, look at this. This dude with Black Lives Matter in his thing. He's calling this shit out. Like everybody's calling it out. It's not just one side.
I just love your honesty in your videos. Like you haven't changed your opinions on anything. You haven't changed any opinions on Star Wars in general, anything like that. And you're sticking to your guns just as much as sort of Gina has been. I think there's a few people out there that I've noticed that have been. Trying to spin some shit, and I think it's just bullshit.
Yeah, Rhino, I hear what you're saying. Like, that's one thing that I've always tried to be is consistent. Mm-hmm. Because I feel like that's important. And even when I'm trying to tackle stuff that maybe a little bit like. I'm probably not going to make a video if I know the vast majority of people are just going to despise it. I would rather just keep my thoughts like consistent, and you know what, if I don't think that if I don't think anyone's going to understand what I'm trying to say, I probably just won't make a video about it rather than try to spin it some other way and fucking lie about it because I feel like people can tell.
Agreed.
Hey Jeff, did you just put the woman on the bottom? Like, did you just elevate the white male above the woman? You sexist piece of shit.
I did. I only did that because since Mars on camera.
I know why you did it. I was just trying to make a joke.
That is correct, Greg. There's only one faction, and it's fucking Hollywood. That is correct. Yes. Oh, I wonder which faction decided this tweet would go out. The Favreau faction or the Kennedy faction? Which one was that?
Oh, the thing that I loved was also like your tweet. I was talking with Stig about this the day that the Gina Carano stuff dropped. And I'm like, hang on a second. We've been being told that Kathleen Kennedy and all this kind of stuff has no control over the Mandalorian. What Jon Favreau's doing, nothing, right? So that basically means that Jon Favreau was the one that fired her, if all of that's true. And then, like, I don't know, the fucking spinning of shit is just doing my head in. And the amount of people that are just sucking dick and going along with it, it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, well, listen, that Doomcock rumor was absolute garbage, dude.
Oh my god!
Imagine saying this with a straight face, even with a mask on. Imagine saying this with a straight face. It was 4D underwater backgammon that they actually fired her so that fan backlash would save her.
Yeah, and now they're undoing the canceling. They're uncanceling her.
Yeah.
It is
4D underwater
backgammon.
I've watched that.
4D underwater backgammon.
Yeah, that's what's going on, man.
It's ridiculous, man. It's this majority of the retweets and the quote tweets is basically fuck off, with this shit because you're full of shit.
What does the social media person sit there doing like? Yeah, we're getting fucked. What? Anyone want to come and help?
We're getting fucking roasted over here. Should we delete this? I mean, yeah. And there's
you're good.
Nerdrotic abhorrent is as abhorrent does. That is correct. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
With the Gina thing, just going back to that really quickly. Right? I just like I said, what pissed me off the most was how Pedro Pascal can come out with his posts. Justina Island, Christina Ariel, all of these people from Lucasfilm, Pablo Hidalgo, all of these people can come out and say what they want, And because they're on the right side of politics, I'm not going to say the right side of history because that's the way they wanted to play it. The right side of politics in Hollywood's eyes, they get a pass. But as soon as one person who actually doesn't even point the finger and say you guys are Nazis or anything like that, just goes, open up your minds, people. Actually have a look and just think for yourself for a second and see what's going on. She gets fucked in the ass because of it. Like, that is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, this is roasted.
That's basically Hollywood now.
And I think for me, it's actually really opened up my eyes to cancel culture and what it can do. Because again, I've only been on Twitter for about a year. I haven't seen it evolve the way that like the whole thing with Gina Carano has. This is a new experience for me, and it's blown my mind. I just cannot believe that Lucasfilm would bend the knee to tweets.
Really?
Oh man, it's blown my mind.
That's what everybody's doing.
It's because it's not just tweets, Rhino. It's it's tweets, but then it's these media outlets that pick it up, right? Yeah, and then it's just like this circular thing where
the mainstream media is spinning it the same way that the cancel culture mob is.
Yeah, that's what every headline, Gina Carano fired for comparing being a Republican to being a Jew in the Holocaust.
Yeah.
That's misrepresentation.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Exactly. Nobody, it's like
transphobe for not putting pronouns in her bio.
They can dig up anything on you and call you a transphobe because they will dig shit up
pronouns in her bio that don't have pronouns in their bio.
Yeah. I know. It's hypocrisy.
It's weird. I don't get it. My brain doesn't work that way. You fucking weird ass fuckers.
Weird ass fuckers?
Weird ass fuckers. Everywhere.
Weird ass fuckers or weird ass fuckers. I don't care how you want to take it. But they do take it.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. And when it comes to the whole like Civil War with Lucasfilm thing, like this is kind of what I've been saying.
It's turned into a Cold War, Ryan. Didn't you see that? The person who confirmed that the Civil War was happening called it a Cold War now because the narrative didn't line up properly. Sorry. Go on.
What I've been saying with this thing the whole time is that it is not this like Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni versus Kathleen Kennedy thing. That's never been what it's about. It's not this open, like it's not this like warfare where they're actively trying to subvert each other, right? Mm-hmm. That's not what's happening because what's good for one of them is good for both of them. Like that's how it works. What there is going on at Lucasfilm, and like I can tell you legitimately, it's just like the people that are working there that just feel like
have their own ideas and
have their own ideas. Yeah, it's the people at Lucasfilm that are like, wow, like we've been sitting here for the past 8 years or whatever it's been since they went Star Wars, and we really dig what Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau are doing and the direction they're going, paying homage. Whether you like the way it's being done or not, paying homage to these characters and using these characters that people care about rather than always trying to ignore them and push them down like has been happening in Kathleen Kennedy's whole tenure there. You know what I mean? So that's that when people are talking about these different feelings at Lucasfilm, it's not the people like making these decisions that are butting heads with each other, mad at each other. It's the people that feel about it. The employees that are there. That's from everything I've gathered. That's what I can tell.
So the Civil War, the Cold War narrative actually is a little bit more on the nose than a Civil War,
right? But it's not like the people in charge like undermining each other. It's not anything like that.
No.
To be fair, Lord Vader, a lot of people do because in comment sections and when people are like calling this shit out, they're like, "Oh my god, did you not hear about the Civil War inside of Lucasfilm?"
And you know what's really funny?
People are eating this shit up, dude. That's what they're doing.
You know what's really funny is that wouldn't that be cool if there was actually a Civil War going on in Lucasfilm? Like that's what people would actually want to hear. Like that would be some pretty good news for the people that want good Star Wars, but. The thing is that the side that they're saying is giving us good Star Wars is still giving us shit Star Wars. So what, you've got this shit Star Wars going up against this shit Star Wars. Oh yeah, that's good. That's fucking amazing.
Well, I will say that, I think it's shit too. I think you guys understand that, but I can't admit that I do think that they come at it from completely different intentions. If that
absolutely.
Makes any sense.
I have sorry, Ryan. I have made this point before. Jon Favreau's heart, I believe, is in the right place with Star Wars and what he wants to do with it. But when he's got Pablo Hidalgo and Dave Filoni to go to for lore and stuff like that, that's where his shit starts to fall apart. He wants to make good Star Wars. I believe that. Sorry,
go back
I didn't mean to
like,
interrupt you there, Ryan.
Go back and watch the panel at Celebration for The Mandalorian. It sounds like a completely different fucking show than what we got. I believe Iger and other people stepped in and like, no, we really need some heavy marketing on this thing, something we can really push and sell. And I think that Baby Yoda or the child was Iger's and some of the higher ups' ideas for something they can sell. You know, because it didn't sound like Ryan. Were you at Celebration Chicago?
No, I wasn't able to. I wasn't able to get off work.
The fucking panel sounded like it was going to be some Wild West fucking show, like, you know, him getting bounties every week kind of a thing. And then we get this shit. It's like Adventures in Babysitting in fucking Tatooine. And it's completely different than what we got. Yeah. I think it was just
a little more close. The first season was a little more close to that than the second.
A little bit, but it was like, it looked like it had been changed a little bit. I still think Mandalorian was the original Boba Fett movie script. They just kind of retooled it and shit. So
I honestly think that in Jon Favreau's original idea, Baby Yoda wasn't a thing.
Oh, I agree. That's what I was just saying. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. As far as Naaman's comment that you had pulled up about WDW Pro, I've been on WDW Pro since basically the beginning, since they started writing for Pirates and Princesses. I don't know, like WDW Pro was someone who posted on like these Disney World forums that did provide some like, you know, fairly accurate information at times, right? Anybody can make that a screen name and write. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. I don't have anything against the guys at Clownfish TV, but I have 100% been skeptical and called out and laughed at a lot of the things coming out of there. And when each and every article that you put out, there's an extra paragraph trying to explain and frame why you've been right, you know, I find it harder and harder to believe you.
And then the fact that they're using Doomcock as a source now.
Yeah.
I mean, that just completely takes away from what you were doing before. I mean, come on.
I also just love the people that were like, we will post screenshots of quotes, Jon Favreau quotes of him actually saying, "This is going to explore the origins of the First Order. This is
multiple
going to
fucking times too."
Like we pitched the idea to Kathleen Kennedy, and it's like, oh, he's just paying lip service. I'm like, no, like, do you know what lip service is? No, that's not lip service. Because there's any factions going on, why did he name drop Kathleen Kennedy? He could have just said, I pitched the idea.
Yeah.
We don't even said it to Iger. He could have said, I just pitched the idea.
And that would be one thing. That would be one thing, Mara. Like the lip service, the idea of, oh, you got to be a little political, you know, make sure we show a good face. If it was just words, but it's not just words.
Yeah.
It's the show. The show connects to the fucking sequel trilogy.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Like,
Star Wars like dropped that little picture of the timeline, and I guess like it's still showing up on the timeline.
Well, this is the other thing though for me that proves that they really don't give a fuck about continuity, law, or the rules of the universe or anything. You got tracking fobs in season 1, which they've completely dropped. You're now going to have a character that they've actually tried to develop and believe they may have tried to release a spin-off for this character that's going to be completely dropped. Like, there's so many. I mean, even with that character, actually, from season 1 to season 2, her character development completely changes. Like, there's no consistency even within the characters. But, you know, it's like they don't... Man, they're making Star Wars for kids. It's not that Star Wars is for... They're trying to make Star Wars for kids. And the worst part about it is it's an insult to the children out there, because kids are actually a bit smarter than I think they are.
I believe the children are future.
It's just, I don't know. And I keep saying, George Lucas made Star Wars for normies, but he was able to keep lore and continuity in place for the hardcore fans.
Correct.
And that's something that Disney can't do. They just don't have the ability to do it.
They can't do it. Yeah.
Because what's more important is their virtue signal. Not the story, not anything. It's what color is this character's skin? you know, and when they're not on screen, it's like, is this person's politics good enough, basically, too? Because as we can see with Gina Carano, if you don't stand on the right side of the line, well, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Go on. No, I'm finished.
Mr. Expanding University, Mr. Tim, you've been quiet on this one.
I know.
Well, I'm just done with it. Like, I'm never going to buy anything Star Wars again, like ever. It'll be used stuff, used books, used action figures, all that shit. I'm not interested. The last thing I bought was this TIE Fighter pilot. And like 2 days after I bought it, I'm like, man, I wish I hadn't. You know, and that's before anything major went down. I don't know. I don't want to get those. Oh, what is that used stuff?
Bookstore? I still need to get to mine.
What'd you get?
The hardcover of The Approaching Storm.
Let me put you on full screen here.
Which I've never seen before.
Oh, wow.
I've never seen the hardcover of that. It's like a library book.
Yeah,
I have
science fiction book club, probably.
Yeah, I have one of these, but I mean, why not get another Jedi Twilight?
Yep.
And then I got a bunch of kids ones, actually, which a lot of these I don't have, and some I just wanted to have because.
Wow.
But Return of the Jedi, and then all the prequels, novelizations. And then there's some ones that were written in the 90s. Do you guys remember Goosebumps?
Yeah.
Yep.
So Star Wars Galaxy of Fear is essentially like Goosebumps. It's like these little, like kid.
I heard about those.
But that's cool.
Some of those go for a lot too. I think Thrawn's in one of them.
That's pretty awesome, Ryan.
Where do you say you got them?
I got them at the Goodwill bookstore.
You know, like there's another good place sometimes to check. I don't know how far-reaching it is, but there's a place called Half Price Books.
Yes,
I go to.
Fantastic place.
That's like another like used bookstore. And if you don't have any like stores themselves close to you, another site I like to use is thriftbooks.com.
Okay.
So if you're willing to wait, like for shipping, it's free standard shipping as long as you spend like $10.
Okay,
that's nice.
You say thriftbooks.com?
Yes.
Yeah, and they post on eBay too. Yeah. I just ordered the 501st for a really good price, $12 after shipping, and that's a paperback. But all the other listings was like 20 or more with shipping. So $12, I am very happy about that.
Okay.
Can I just quickly say, just back to the Gina Carano thing, real quickly? The funny thing with it though too is that it's actually affected. Stop all laughing at me for bringing it back.
Just quickly, let me go back to like last week's fucking what we're talking about.
No, basically, it's actually affected. I think like even WandaVision. I haven't seen. I mean, don't get me wrong. I haven't really searched too much, but there hasn't been anyone talking about it. Like I even didn't want to talk about it on my stream purely for I watched it, and again, I will say it was a decent episode. I will say it's actually the wokest episode out of all of them, and that's all I'm going to say about it because I don't actually want to give it any more than that.
Every year or every day it's been trending right after, like in the aftermath, people talk about it, especially after episode 5.
Yep,
I didn't see shit about
me either
online, right? So I don't think that there's this mass amount of people that didn't watch it, but I do think we have to consider the fact that the people that engage on Twitter, the people that are making YouTube videos, we are in the minority of people, but we are the ones that I feel like make the biggest splash on social media and things like that. So when a sizable chunk of us don't do something or are focused on something else, I think it really does affect the overall trends of things that are going on.
Definitely.
Now the other 80 million people subscribe to Disney Plus. You know, they probably don't know what the fuck's going on. They probably watch.
Most of them are just having their kids watch it. They probably don't ever fucking watch it. So
yeah,
a lot of people that actually have it. They're like, we don't watch this for my kids. It's exactly what it is, Tim. Yeah, it's exactly right.
Yeah, that's what Disney wants it to be.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they do. Yeah, it works. I mean,
if you really wanted to be a babysitter, Disney, why don't you add autoplay, you stupid cucks? Why the fuck is autoplay not on Disney Plus? You fucking retarded.
It makes no sense. It making no sense. Yeah.
Man, like I know that
no, just beer.
This whole thing isn't going to destroy Disney.
You ready to come in?
Like, it's.
I think it's opened a lot. I think it's opened a lot of people's eyes a bit wider than like people already knew cancel culture was a thing and everything, but this is, I don't know. It's just big. It's bigger.
Getting to place. Listen, like Ben Shapiro has a huge audience. When you factor in his YouTube, his Facebook, which is enormous, and his and obviously just his DailyWire.com stuff. Steven Crowder has an enormous audience. Steven Crowder gets more people watching him during streams than at that same time are watching MSNBC. Yeah, you know,
like more like 2 million people watching his stream a few weeks ago, something like that.
Well, I think in the election stuff, it was nuts, obviously.
Yeah,
but he regularly gets 400,000 to 500,000 people watching.
Damn!
Didn't Cora Black say they took him off trending?
Yeah, during the impeachment stuff,
and then they put him back on. Yeah. after the mainstream media took over, like in viewers, yeah, of course.
The control that they have, but they enforce as well, is just so. Oh man, ridiculous!
But that's what needs to do. That's what needs to happen. Is like, and that's why I'm really glad that that's the way Gina went. Because Tim made a video the other day that was like, "We don't like Cardoon, we love Gina Carano," and like this,
the royal we.
Yeah. This is something that needs to happen. This is something that needs to happen. Is people need to just stop pretending. Like, it's no use to have a person who's different in Hollywood, a person who thinks differently. If they're not actually able to express those views, then it doesn't matter. So fuck them. Do your own thing. Create our own thing and give people an alternative. That was always my thing with, like, this is completely different, but that was always my thing with DC and what Zack Snyder was doing with the DCEU. For me, it was an alternative to what Marvel was doing because they weren't exactly trying to copy the formula. He was trying to do something different, yet still comic book familiar.
Yeah.
But then WB was like, no, we got to do exactly what Marvel's doing. So Suicide Squad.
We got to hurry up.
That fucking worked out.
So Suicide Squad turned into Guardians of the Galaxy. They tried to get Joss Whedon to turn Justice League into Avengers, and it was not good. Do your own thing, stand out. And that's what I'm hoping Gina does, and I hope it inspires more people. It's definitely got a lot of people attention on it. The Outkick the Coverage is one of the non-woke sports media sites. They have a YouTube channel. They have outkickthecoverage.com, and they were talking about it. It's transcended a lot of different spaces, and more people are being exposed to it. And that's awesome.
Yeah, it's transcended more than just Star Wars now.
Correct.
And the important thing to remember is she never bent the knee. She was a G straight till the end, and that's awesome.
Much.
So
I know.
Hi, Steph.
What's up?
How you doing?
In one day, fuck.
she's just ready for the trivia. So
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I'm just here for the trivia.
dude, that movie,
Rhino watched most of the movie we're actually covering this week.
Most of it, not all.
I had not seen that movie since it came out. And
I saw your tweet to him today.
Fuck, man. It was a lot better than I remember. Just fantastic.
Oh, dude, yeah. When we rewatched it for the
I watched it today.
The watch party.
Party, like in April or March, whatever now.
That was the last time I watched it.
That was the last time I watched it, too. And I don't think I'm going to be able to say for trivia or anything, but, like, it was so good getting to watch it again, especially with Zack commenting. And I think it's a great fucking movie. I think it's a great start into the DCEU.
Absolutely.
I'm fucking tired today. I have done the Gaming with Geek stream. I did Jay's stream. I'm doing this stream. I put out 2 videos on my channel. I put out 2 videos on Sports Wars. I put out a Zack Snyder trailer reaction video on my live channel, which is now just turned into the Zack Snyder Hub.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
And then I recorded a video for the expandeduniverse.com, which is all about the books I got today.
Nice.
So
very nice.
Fuck.
How do you do it, man? You're just a machine. I swear, you're not human. You're droid. Like you're a droid with human.
You're not
skin.
human.
You're a Terminator or something. Something going on.
A YVH, come on. Get your lore right.
It's like, all right, next video. Click into mode and just done.
Ryan.
Yeah, I think Ryan is an HK model.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
H to an R.
Fucking meatbags.
Instead
Not
of
the one
meatbags,
from
I call people
Mandalorian.
douchebags.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. His
No,
HK
but that
model likes
movie-
to use the
that
R word a
movie-
lot too.
Man of Steel was awesome. You know how you're watching a movie, and even if you like the movie, you're kind of looking at your watch thinking, man, how many minutes are left?
Yeah.
It was like everything was compelling.
I know.
Not just the action, but like the drama scenes. I think he probably watched it, and he cut out shit that's like, yeah, this is kind of boring. He just made like almost a perfect movie where you don't get bored, and it's just like one thing to the next. And hey, tomorrow is Valentine's Day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got my wife some stuff, and here's my post on social media. It's going to be the picture where Clark and Lois are standing in the field, kind of midway through the movie, and it's be like, find someone that looks at you like Clark looks at Lois.
Yeah.
So, because man, that was real right there. I don't know how
it was great.
It's like he was really in love with Amy Adams. I don't know.
It really, you can feel, even though it's like a lot of people say, but that was really rushed about that, and I don't think it was, because when this person's right for you, you just know it, and there's already a connection there instantly, and they had that, and you could tell, like they really played that well. Yeah, and she is just such the best fucking Lois Lane out of all of them, dude.
Henry Cavill's just a really good actor, I think.
I'm not like I don't think like, oh, that's like exactly how I picture Lois Lane or anything, but I do think she's good, and I do think they have good chemistry. And I personally am really looking forward to the scene of them at Clark's house, right? Like in the cornfield. Like, instead of getting "you smell good," did I not before? Like, instead of getting
yes,
that,
ma'am.
Yes, instead of getting that, we're gonna have like, because that's from that first trailer. Remember that first Snyder cut or first Justice League trailer, when it's just like she wakes up and like the ring's on, and then it's just Clark's like, I take that as a yes, and you see him turn around in the cornfield, and you think it makes you think it's a dream. You know what I mean in that trailer. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that dialogue back. See what that is.
Yeah.
There's so much of this. Like, again, I was sort of saying,
oh shit, I missed something.
You know, jumping on this wave, jumping on the bandwagon for this Snyder Cut thing has been just fun to watch. Seeing my friends react the way they have been to, trailers or trailer teasers or announcements or whatever, photos, like. And again, credit to Zack Snyder for he's an amazing PR, like his PR's incredible. A plus.
It's the fans. It's the fans, man. Like Zack reaching out to the fans who, like the people who in 2017 said, "This isn't Zack Snyder's cut. We want to see what Zack Snyder did." Like, those are the people that are marketing this. It is fans. Zack Snyder himself, there's those quotes from when he went to Warner Brothers office. He's like, you guys should hire them. They're doing a better job marketing than you guys are. Like, they can get something trending in a fucking heartbeat and get it out there. And that's what we've seen. Warner Brothers.
Wake the fuck up.
There's some stuff going down at Warner Brothers. I'm starting to get some details on it. Like, that is insidious. It's bullshit. There are still so many people at Warner Media and at Warner Pictures that do not want to help this movie at all. They don't want it to succeed.
Where are the tweets from Warner?
Where's the marketing? They didn't do distribution deals just like they would normally. I mean, he has to do all himself.
Is Zack Snyder a Nazi? Is that why?
I don't know.
Why? Like, I don't understand.
Well, he might as well be to these people because he's getting what he wanted. They've basically dragged their feet for 3 years, and they had to take AT&T to step in and go, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah,
this whole situation just makes them look bad.
Yeah.
Oh, it does.
And I've said the whole time that I don't agree with the way Ray Fisher has kind of handled things, but we are starting to see that. Listen, I'm not. Again, we've been talking a lot about cancel culture. I'm not into it. I'm never going to call for these people to be fired or anything like that. Like, even Pedro, I've said it multiple times. I'm not calling for Pedro to be fired from The Mandalorian. I simply just want equal standards, which means I want them both to be able to speak.
But there is a difference in discipline as well.
But with Joss Whedon, things are starting to come out. There's an avalanche, and I don't agree with a lot of how Ray Fisher did it, but he was the first one to really be very vocal about it. And now you have a lot of people that Joss Whedon used to work with now coming forward, which happens. But now I heard something reported from an Israeli news source about Gal Gadot, and if she says something, that will be huge. That won't be someone from Buffy. That will be someone from the Justice League set that is essentially, the report says that Joss Whedon pulled her in and basically did the same thing that Ray Fisher said happened to him, where it's like, you don't do this. If you don't do this scene where I make this flash falls on your tits joke, ruin you. Like,
didn't he like lock her in a room or some shit like that?
That's what the report is out there. Now, I haven't heard anything from Gal about it, so it's just fucking talk at this point. But and all that kind of just goes into this whole thing that Warner Brothers is trying to cover up massive mistakes and massive problems.
But then I don't understand why they wouldn't they be trying to get some goodwill back by actually then promoting the Snyder Cut, or I don't this is the thing that I don't understand about these companies, Warner Brothers, Disney. Like, where are their heads at? Like, it's not all about politics. It's not all about this. It's not all about that. Like, man, just stick to the art, make the art, fucking tell the story. Like, man, it's just... You know what's so funny? Is their jobs are actually so simple, or much simpler than they're making it. Right? Because they're actually having to change things and make people hate shit just so that they can put in their virtue signal. Just so that they can put in their little, have their women empowerment or whatever it is. They've got to change shit. Whereas if they was to actually just go through and go, all right, well, we can't do that because of this, so let's change that and actually make this make sense and actually tell the story and actually write it really well and all of this kind of thing, their jobs, man, it's that whole thing that their thing's been turned into a platform. They're a platform now. They're not entertainment anymore. They're a platform.
Yeah, and I think that's one reason. Like, when you watch Zack's movies, to me, although there's definitely commentary about like societal things, 100%. There's no virtue signaling in any of it. In a lot of ways that they might reference things or they might compare something to like political things, but I feel like he does a good job of representing like what would happen and kind of why both sides feel that way type of thing. Whether you're talking about Watchmen, whether you're talking about Man of Steel and BVS, like all of that stuff. And that's what it is. We look at Star Wars. Star Wars was a commentary in a way on things that had happened in the past and things that were going on, right? But it's not saying that if you believe this way or if you are this way, you're automatically an absolute piece of shit, type of thing. And so
look at Dark Knight Rises. Basically, like it's the same thing that you're talking about. Using it for just basic commentary or just allegory. And when we had the protests where it was like the 99% quote unquote versus the 1%, look at Dark Knight Rises. Like, there is an allegory of like what was happening in reality within those riots or those protests, the 99%, and what happened in the movie. And it wasn't Christopher Nolan necessarily preaching to people saying like this is wrong or this is right. It was just, hey, like, you even have he's basically like doing it in a way where it's like he couches it as wrong, but at the same time it's like it's not beating you over the head with it. It's just a line of dialogue from Catwoman going, but this is with someone's home. Yeah, like when she's like looking at a picture of a family, and then the girl who's her friend goes, "Well, now it's ours," and that was the mentality of the 99% during the protests.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Starman Jack for $5 says, "I really, really enjoy dark, realistic DC, which Zach has tried to give us. Ryan is right. I like it because it wasn't what I expected." That's correct. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. I did put the link for the chat for the poll. I did forget to do that earlier, so I apologize. But there it is.
I don't even know what the poll is.
Do you have any predictions on the trailer tomorrow, Ryan?
We've got to see Joker, I think.
Yes.
Steph woke up. I think that we're gonna hear. I think we're gonna hear Jared Leto Joker. That's my bold prediction.
We're gonna hear him, not see him.
Well, I think you'll probably see him. We've already seen him, but I think there might be like near the end there might be something like, "So you finally come to me," kind of thing.
Oh my God!
You know what I mean?
That was awesome.
Like that's maybe what I see happening. That I think that could be a big thing that we see in the trailer. Other than that, I don't know, man. I don't even care. I'm just looking forward to it.
How long do you think it's going to go for?
2 minutes.
Okay.
That's a typical trailer length, I think.
It's a 4-hour movie, though. I'm thinking 4 minutes or more. So.
No, fuck that. No, we don't need a 4-minute trailer. No, we don't.
1 minute per each hour.
The Comic-Con trailers were much longer, though. So
Jeff wants to see as much of this as possible.
I know, he really does.
I think 2 to 2:30. I'm hoping that's all it is, because it doesn't. I don't think it needs to be that much. We've revealed a lot about this already. You know what would be nice?
Get a whole scene. Get a whole scene.
Here's my other one. So we hear Joker and we hear Darkseid.
That'd be nice.
Because we have not to this point heard Darkseid.
No.
Not officially.
Who's playing or voicing Darkseid?
Ray Porter.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've heard him do his Darkseid, but not officially.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
When he promoted release the Snyder Cut.
Alex
Steph met him in person.
4 hours.
Okay. Yeah, cool.
Oh, movie is a trailer.
Surprise! It's really coming out tomorrow.
It's the whole movie. It's the whole movie, but it's
list. I was like, girl, the movie's not coming out tomorrow.
it's the whole movie, but it's chopped up Pulp Fiction style. Like it's you got to chop it back up and make it make sense.
Make it
exactly, I 100% want to hear a clip from Darkseid, you fools, you have no idea, something like that. Just the idea that they've completely bitten off more than they can chew. So we'll see. Oh
after
God!
After the head of Steppenwolf rolls to his feet,
like that.
Yep.
I think that there's where is it?
I can't believe it's so close. It's only like a month away, right?
Yeah,
about
just
a month
over
away.
18th.
It's so close. It's like within reach. It's right there.
Apparently, we're getting another surprise trailer too, according to
In
Greg
March.
Randolph. So, yeah.
Where was the dude posts so much shit?
Oh, I loved seeing. I don't know who it was, but chopping one of those Amazons in half. That was sick. Seeing that little.
Oh yeah, just like the blood, even in that black and white, you can still
the
blood.
spray. That was sick.
Bro, I'm looking forward to Justice's Gray too.
Yeah, me too.
That'll be cool to see.
There you go. Yeah, that'll be a good one.
You
guys are bitten off more than you can chew.
Oh my God.
That'd be so funny.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Granny Goodness can be Rhonda, voiced by Rhonda.
Yeah, it's called Justice's Gray Edition. That's right. Yep. I can't wait. It's gonna be so badass. I do think we're gonna see Joker. I don't think we'll hear him though. We'll just see a quick.
Yeah, it's like if we hear him, that would be great. But I can't remember if it was on my stream or not. But just like maybe just a shot of Batman walking up to him.
Yeah, that's what I want to see.
Those stills that we got dropped on Twitter, like just and then the still of Batman, and you can tell like Batman's walking up to where the Joker is sitting, and just to see that,
dude, just give me Jared Leto. Just give me Jared Leto.
I really want
just be
to
like,
that would be fantastic.
So here you are.
Yeah.
Something. That's all it needs to be. Just a couple words. I think that'd be really good.
Yeah.
We have come a long way since it was first announced.
Oh yeah.
Day.
Oh yeah.
Hey, happy Valentine's.
Right now,
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
Because it's
Yes.
still a little bit to
It's
do.
past
But
midnight.
I didn't have a
I
beard.
mean, there is.
No, you didn't.
Who is that guy?
I have.
Yeah.
I have this. I don't know.
Skinnier,
if this
too.
Is helpful. See that?
You won! The game's over!
It's the goat of all reaction videos.
It fucking is.
That-
It
Where's
really
that one
fucking is.
from? Who is
That
that?
was Lethal's one.
Is that Lethal's?
Lethal stream.
That's lethal.
Let's
Stream.
not forget
No,
what he
like,
said
what video
after.
is that? What video is that?
That's the big
It's my
cut of
video.
everyone.
Is it yours?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the goat of all reaction.
Let's not forget what he said after. Every
Wow.
single one of you motherfuckers
Yeah.
said it wasn't happening. Go fuck yourselves.
Yep. Mhm.
True.
Yeah.
That's true. That was me.
I love your reaction, Ryan, because it reminds me of Braveheart every time.
Well, like I got to the point, like you can go back and you can see, like I feel like I was the first to realize it.
Yeah.
And
were.
I'm like an autistic child. I'm like
Yeah.
I just like my hands just start going like
You
that.
went like that.
Lethal's the last one to realize what's actually going on.
Yeah.
And once he actually does, he nearly falls
Yeah.
off his chair.
Yeah.
There is this. I have this. I don't know if this is helpful. See that?
Lethal's face. Lethal has a massive fucking boner right now.
None of these husbands
We won! The game's over!
I love it.
Oh, that's great. That is so fucking.
Because
great.
like when we got to that point, like all of us had kind of, we had said it in chat. All of us were like, I don't think it's happening. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
We thought he was gonna pull out like reels.
yeah,
You know.
yeah, because he was like, it just felt like he was kind of teasing it along or whatever, and he was just kind of over it. He played it so well, and then when Henry's like, I think you should show him, you know, then we're like, what does he mean?
Yeah.
Is this another? You're just gonna show us that you have film? You know what I mean? And then, you know, it is what it is. When Cavill showed up, all of us were like, whoa. Like, because
I
that
know.
was unexpected.
Yeah. Because up until then, everybody had claimed that there was a cut out there, except for Cavill. He hadn't said anything yet.
Yeah.
I did a reaction to the reactions of those reactions.
Did you really? No, you didn't.
on Lethal's channel. I gave it to all the
On the
people that were
Philosophy?
making you. No, I gave it to all the people that were making you guys have to justify why this is a good thing for fans.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's right.
And I actually blew all of your reactions up individually and
Very
showed
nice.
them over and over and over. I'm gonna find that actually. Let me see if I can.
Yeah, me and Greg were watching it through Discord, and I was like, I don't think he's going to show anything, dude. He's like, I don't know, man. We kept saying, why is Cavill here, though? I'm like,
Yeah.
well, it's probably because, you know, the anniversary, you know, like Man of Steel kind of thing. So, but yeah. It
I
was
want to
very
find something.
epic.
Well, because like during the his BVS watch party, like he just ended it. He's like, someone should make a sequel. Cut. Like he just ended it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, everyone's like, are you fucking kidding me? You're going to end on that?
yeah, so that's why it was just kind of like, I don't think he's gonna show anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was expecting it to just cut off at some point, like it did then.
All right, I do want to share this really quick.
Oh, whoops, hold on.
What was that?
Here, I'll bring him in now. That's great. That's Greg.
Hey, that's me.
Oh man.
I don't know why I don't have that picture yet. So this is a I don't even know why I'm not following this account. It's weird because I see it all the time. But you know, this sequence is going to be insane as fuck. Hashtag Snyder Cut. Showing this scene and this scene.
That's them looking up in the boom tube, yeah.
That's what I think, right? That's you know, I think that Superman, those laser eyes were him, you know, finishing, you know, him fighting Steppenwolf before Wonder Woman slices a motherfucker's head off, and then it rolls into the boom tube as they see it, like as they see them looking back. Like that's what I think this is gonna be, and God, I can't fucking wait.
I know. I think Zack confirmed that too on his Vero in a comment like 6 months ago or something about that behind the scenes shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he also confirmed, like that shot you like had up that's Granny Goodness in the back because we were wondering who that was because we couldn't see the face that well.
Lethal Lightning, Snyder Derangement Syndrome. This is where I was on my camera.
Oh yeah, I forgot that Lethal posted this that night.
Cool. I broke them down into the individual.
Shut up, Rhino.
I remember this.
Yeah.
I love his arms.
We won. We won, bitches.
We got Ryan screaming his goddamn head off.
When you actually see them individually, it's quite funny.
Steph's just like,
I know, yeah.
I had people here.
Okay.
I was so scared that I was gonna like freak some people out.
This was back in June, Marks.
and Lethal's just like speechless.
Lethal looks like he's about to cry.
Yeah, he's like.
There's the boner, just popped up.
He got stuck on his boner.
Yeah, the microphone got stuck.
There you go.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah.
Yeah, that was my Snyder Derangement Syndrome video.
That was a good video, dude. That was a good video. I'm glad that you did that. Lethal's fucking O-face. Yeah, there you go. Oh my god, yeah. Holy shit. I can't believe we're actually...
The eyebrow raise when he first sees like what's happening.
Yeah, he's like, he's absolutely stunned. That's how I was, man. I was like frozen, just frozen.
Awesome.
Like, holy shit. I believe Greg was like, "You want to say something?" Something like that. Yeah, I was just kind of frozen. Yeah, I didn't. Man, that was fucking insane. That was a great day.
That was. I think that's again the best reaction I've seen. Like just the pure joy and hysterics going on was insane.
And then the
how long
reaction
how long had you been fighting at that point to see the Snyder Cut?
Since
over 2
November
years.
2017.
2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
We've been waiting for it since 2016.
And being told that it doesn't exist. You're all fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep saying that you need to go back and look at all those goalposts that kept getting moved. Like, it doesn't exist.
Really really moved them on.
It does exist, but it's a really rough cut. it's like you kept moving the goalposts each time.
What do you mean, rough cut? Jesus.
I know. Only 4 minutes, guys. Only 4 minutes of extra footage. So it's 2 hours and 4 minutes. So, yeah. Cool. Good lord. People are fucking dumb. Did you guys see that interview with Zack Snyder on that Italian podcast a couple days ago?
I've seen a couple of clips of it. I haven't watched the whole thing yet, but I probably should. I should probably just make all the Zack Snyder content I can for Arcade Outpost Live.
You should.
It's getting the most views on my channel, man. It's getting ridiculous.
It'll be your a Zack Snyder channel.
Yeah, I'm just going to turn it into release the RK Outpost cut. I'm just going to rename it.
Storyman Jack for $5 says, so whose channel will the watch party be on? To be honest with you, I'll be sitting down in front of my OLED watching this motherfucker. So, and then it's not like I'm gonna watch it multiple times, so I can do a watch party for sure, eventually.
I can't wait to see everyone talking about it afterwards.
Thank you, Starman Jack, for the support.
Well, I'm definitely if it drops the same time.
Never mind.
What? Well, what were you gonna say, Steph? I want to know now.
Yeah, I want to hear.
Come on.
Nothing. That's your high laugh. That's your like. I'm so big right now.
Yeah, my reaction. Well, Lyndon had like 200 people watching or whatever. Like his, it's just been blowing up. But I just put it on. I just put it on my live channel because I didn't have any notifications on. I'm like, but I want to make a video about this. I thought it would bomb on my channel because usually my Snyder Cut stuff doesn't do well on my channel. But I'm like, I want to make a video. Got 8,000 views on my 2,000 sub channel. Well, 1,500 at the time, almost 2,000 now. Then I did one for DAIIXL. I'm like, that went off. I'm going to do this one too at 10,000 views. This one's on pace for another 8,000. So I'm just going to keep making them. Fuck it.
Hell yeah.
Get that thing monetized. I'll get my backup channel monetized before Steph gets her normal one.
Rhino don't give a shit. He's on lockdown. That's right.
Hey, Ray.
Fuck Victoria.
That's nasty.
Be grateful. I do everything for free. I'm not getting paid for shit.
It's ridiculous.
Fuck you, YouTube. Monetize. Come on. What the fuck you doing? Bullshit.
Oh, but the great thing is now is you still see ads on your videos. You just don't get any money from them.
That's
on her videos. You guys see ads?
Yeah.
God, that's fucked.
YouTube started
because
doing
they can monetize any video now that they want to. They terms of service from a couple months ago.
Let's see if I can go to Steph's channel now and find a video that's got an ad playing on it.
Go to one of like her most viewed ones.
Yeah.
Do that. I still pay for premium. So
do the Batman trailer reaction.
There you go. Yes, YouTube is asshole.
Unless you want to watch her put on makeup.
What?
I've watched Steph's makeup videos before.
Me too. When we were trying to get her watch time to get monetized, turns out that was a waste of time. I'm blaming YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube sucks.
What the?
I think we're getting close to playing some trivia because I hear some yawning, so I know people are ready to bounce. So yeah.
I got to get going, guys. I'm absolutely exhausted. But,
you got to come on Lyndon's stream in the morning for the reaction.
I'm probably going to be doing my own reaction and then posting it because as soon as we're doing that, we're starting the Sports War stream.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So that's probably what I'm doing. I cannot wait. It's gonna be dope. But thanks for having me on, guys.
Oh yeah, thanks for being here, Ryan. Appreciate it, man. Thank you
for sure. I'll talk to you later.
All right,
later,
see you, Ryan.
dude.
Bye.
Good night.
Ryan's such a dick. He's like my channel, my backup channel
Ryan's a
is
dick.
monetized before you. God.
Oh my God.
Look at what Naaman said. He's like, yeah, they add up any video that they want. A lot of where is it? Oh, it just jumped. A lot of ASMR channels were that.
Oh my God, that's great. That's fucking great. That is fantastic. I need to get the link for Ryan's live channel and put it in the chat too, because he's been uploading a lot of shit on there. Just make it Ryan RK Outpost Snyder Cut.
Right. It's the RK Outpost cut.
Hell yeah.
Stunning and brave Lyndon must hate that.
Yes, Tim, we're doing it on Lyndon's channel tomorrow. So I will put Lyndon's link too in the chat, man. We're doing Lyndon's channel. Lyndon's been rocking that. So
Now I just can't find any videos that have ads on them. I don't know. I have seen that though.
Way to go, Rhino.
I think we dropped the ball again. But yeah, but YouTube did come out and say, they changed the terms of service, so now any video can be monetized.
It's fucking stupid, man.
So
it's really fucking stupid.
Yeah, so now they have no incentive to like not drag their feet to monetize the channel because that just means they have to share the revenue.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's right. That's absolutely right. Damn, I don't have that link here. Okay.
Oh, I have it.
Oh, for Ryan's live channel?
Yeah, you're looking for Ryan? Yeah, I have all of his links.
Thank you, Steph. Thank you, Steph. And I'll get Lyndon's link in the chat too, so we can, because yeah, that's what we'll be doing the trailer watch tomorrow, guys. So definitely.
I have Lyndon's link too. I've got the full Aussie.
And then I know Tim F will be there tomorrow. Don't forget, tomorrow night we're doing the Star Trek Original Series retrospective. Me and Tim and Greg will be discussing the original series since we are done with it. So yeah, that's gonna be fun as hell. Looking forward to going through some of these episodes and remembering how good they were.
Some homework to do.
Yeah, me too. A little bit after the stream tomorrow. That's what I'm doing. So.
Okay.
Nah.
I'm too tired and you're too. Yeah.
What?
Thank you for that.
Never mind. Let's get into some trivia.
Moving on.
Yeah. There you are.
Moving right along. Where's the trivia link?
Yeah, where's the link?
All right, before we do the link thing, one thing that I have enabled on this one, CrowdPer has done some behind-the-scenes updates, so things should work a little bit quicker now. I've definitely noticed on the back end here, flipping through the questions is much faster. So, thank you, CrowdPer, for not doing any of my suggestions, though. Right. I have enabled, in order to log in, there's going to be an email field. I really don't care what you guys' email is. Just use your username on YouTube and just do @youtube.com. And the reason I want, because I know you guys like to change nicknames and everything to be funny, and it is funny, but we're going to start trying to keep like a permanent database of people's scores. And if everybody keeps changing their logins and everything, it's very difficult for me to try and translate that. So if you could do like one thing in the email field, if you happen to use your real email, it won't show on stream at all anyway. It's just behind the scenes, I will see it. And that's one way I can kind of verify that this nickname actually belongs to this person over here as a way to kind of keep a running score. So please help me out with that. Like, you can still do the funny nicknames and stuff, but you know, be consistent with the email address, whatever email address you use. Try and be consistent with it, so your scores will kind of get added to the main total.
I'm glad that they're doing that, by the way.
And one of the reasons
Where's the link to the trivia?
He's getting it right now. He was just going to go through that.
One of the reasons why we're also doing that is because I think we want to expand this a little bit and maybe start incorporate some prizes and things like that. So
that's right.
And it's not just going to be sort of from one night. So that's why we need to be able to tally scores and all of that sort of thing. So we're going to evolve the trivia.
Yes.
We need to
evolve the trivia.
We're gonna.
Well, everybody gets loaded in that. I'm gonna grab a beer.
We're going to turn. It
Senate says I have 10 emails. 10 emails, dude. I'm with you on that one. I have like 10 or 15 fucking emails.
Yeah, just use one.
Actually,
or just
about
again, just use your YouTube and @youtube.com. Like, I'm not gonna send out mass emails or anything. So what you actually use is not going to matter. Just be consistent with the one you use. So try and pick one that you can remember. And for people that have really long names like Stunning and Brave Megatron, I would just do Megatron @youtube.com.
Cool. Yeah, he wants your emails because he's sending out massive porn links to you guys, so be careful.
Absolutely. I am
I'm
actually
okay with
starting
that.
my own hub.
It's going to be Porn O Hub, not Porn Hub.
Yes. It'll be Pornhub22.com.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's going to be great.
I'm so glad Rhino actually watched some of this fucking movie. I was so surprised. I was surprised. I was expecting him to say, no, I didn't. I want to remain consistent.
We'll see if it's reflected in the score here.
Yeah, I saw your comment earlier. It'd be negative 7,000.
It probably won't be because I was watching it while I was sort of falling asleep every night. So
just use your OnlyFans emails, guys. There you go.
Yes. Subscribe to my OnlyFans.
That picture of Rhino that one night, man. That's what it looked like he was
for people who have
advertising.
puke fetishes.
Lost Wiener 22.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lord Vader. Most likely, yeah.
How you going, Shazza?
I think we're trying to figure out what we're going to do after this. I think we have an idea of the next series we're going to do after the DCEU. So I know me and Craig, we talked about it a little bit. So
Axel Braun series.
There you go. What position at this timestamp was this girl in?
How many times did this actress gag in this scene?
How many times did he thrust?
How many times was dude finna nut on this chick?
Finna nut.
How many loads did she take in this movie? Yes,
How
on
many
her face.
Does Jean Grey fuck? I don't know, Cyclops.
Spoilers. Yeah, spoilers. Too.
I don't like this conversation.
Sorry, Steph.
It's just another way to get Rhino to dox himself again. Oh my god.
Wow.
The Alfred Song, if you want to take a quick smoke, you can. You can. Make it
quick. Than I am.
Smoke if you got him. So all the hatred in the chat directed at me. So this is the one. I made this one today. So
yeah. So I guess I expect to see hashtag fuck Geekblend or fuck you Jeff trending on Twitter.
Most likely will. Yeah.
Fuck you, asshole.
What's your what's going on? Like, I don't know. Are we canceling Geekblend now?
Yes, pretty much. Most likely.
Nazi.
Oh my god.
Let's just fuck up.
Well, he's in America.
Yeah, I guess. Tim F. Nice. Energon Cola, man. That's like, is that like fucking Volt or Jolt or whatever it used to be?
Jolt Cola.
Or Vault.
Yeah.
Remember Vault?
I love ball.
Yeah, right. That was good shit.
As
Oh no, wait, I'm not thinking of ball. I'm thinking of Surge.
Jolt. Oh, Surge. Ooh.
Oh, Surge. I remember that. I love Surge. Surge was awesome.
So, Lyndon, how you doing?
I'm making a thumbnail for the fucking stream.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Surge, Volt.
Oh, while we're waiting for everybody to get ready for the trivia, I'm going to play this clip real quick from Snyder on that stream he did the other day. Mm-hmm. It's a pretty nice little clip here.
Right here.
Right here.
The law.
Come over.
Yeah.
Fucking John Favreau.
God damn it.
Dave Filoni. Save
Share
Star
audio,
Wars.
you fucking
Destroy the
retard.
law!
I always forget to share audio. Law.
You think like StreamYard would be like automatic, but it's like
it should be.
Bottom
It should be
corner,
more.
Like get their like tiny print. Audio.
It should be. Yeah. This is an Italian podcast he did the other night. Really good interview by these guys too. Really good.
Does he talk about the law at all?
Law. Yeah, he does.
Breaking the law.
Breaking the law. Breaking the law.
I am the law.
That's all right. Here we go.
The law.
if I can add something to his question.
Yeah.
How does the title Zack Snyder's Justice League 2 sound? Nothing.
Is that really that's kind of well, listen. The reality is, as far as I know, there's no interest and or appetite to do more of these movies from Warner Brothers, with me anyway. But like I said before, I didn't think finishing this film correctly, I didn't ever think would happen. So, but I did do my best to kind of, as far as the creation of the Justice League and sort of those different personalities being brought together. That idea, that's what this movie's about. There is a suggestion, of course, in the film, as there would be within any of these movies, of a larger universe that's still out there.
Yeah.
Huh.
I
find
just
it
like
stupid though that like Warner Brothers has no interest. Like, look at the interest that's in just the Snyder Cut, this Snyderverse. I know that there's people out there that don't like it, but this is where I sort of said the other night, I can't remember what it was on, but you know, there's a multiverse. Like, it doesn't, you can have different iterations of characters within comic book movies. So just take a chill pill. Let, you know, the ones that are enjoying it, enjoy it. And people say the same thing to me, like about Mandalorian and stuff like that. And again, I've said that they can enjoy it,
never.
but like, fuck, man. Bring it back to Star Wars. That means I need to have a shot, right?
Yeah. They they asked him about Ben Affleck Batman, and he said, "I understand Ben will be in the Flash, right? Well, then why not consider seeing him in other movies?"
I got alcohol in my beard.
What'd you just do?
I took a shot because I swung it back.
And you
to
got
Star
alcohol in
Wars.
your beard.
Yeah, it's burning my.
So
top
that's
lip.
the rule now. So if you go off, you have to do a shot. You have to go off topic.
Yeah, I don't really want to make that a rule because I bring everything back around to Star Wars.
There's the
You
cat.
should, every time you say like bring up Luke Skywalker, you need to take like a
Oh
shooter.
yeah,
Do it.
no, because everything can be
hyperspace.
made better with the or tracking fobs. Anything, anything.
the hold the maneuver, tracking
Anything.
fobs.
Just make a
or
list, right?
light speed
You do-
from
just make a list.
atmosphere to shot.
Just make a list.
Anything that
we'll come up with
has the addition of Luke Skywalker ends up becoming a better movie.
No kidding.
Or yeah,
Seriously.
anytime you suggest Luke Skywalker in any other film, that's a shot. That's a double shot.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear what I asked some of these people to do on the stream? What I asked them to do is to join me for a Justice League watch party the night before the Snyder Cut comes out. And I think, I mean, not everybody has to participate, of course. I think I might turn it into a drinking stream. So
Oh no!
I said you don't have to participate if you don't want to, but we might do that. So
Did you guys see the meme of like
Hammer before
one
the
division?
regular movie comes out?
Did you guys see the meme of One Division, like where she opens the door when Quicksilver's standing there and she opens the door and she's got that shocked look on her face and it goes back to the image and it's Luke Skywalker?
Yes.
No, I
Did
haven't.
any of you guys see that?
yeah, take another shot.
That's
You
another-
said fucking
Another
Luke Skywalker.
shot.
Another shot, right?
You brought up Luke Skywalker.
Fuck. This isn't going to be a thing, everyone. Maybe tonight.
We were talking about the Justice League.
Because we're not talking about Star Wars tonight.
I
so-
know, right? We were Steph, and he's
Yeah, I
like,
need
but Luke Skywalker, guys.
I can't chase it with a V. I can't chase it with a V. I'll be
Luke
right
Skywalker,
back.
guys.
Fuck.
He's gonna be fucking hammered here in like 5
Yeah.
minutes.
He is.
Subscribe to Pickled Rhino.
Whatever memories he has of whatever part of the movie he watched will be no more.
There's trivia coming up because I usually answer questions with Star Wars fucking answers.
You have to take another shot.
No, that was in context.
I agree with Steph.
No, it was in context.
I didn't say it.
Oh, this is gonna get bad. I can already feel the vomit spewing in my belly.
Oh no! Okay.
That's
Fucking
a
A,
lovely
Trey.
thought.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
There you go, Trey. Hell yeah. Rhino's choking on his weed right there. Rhino's gagging. Justice League should be referred to as the Battered League. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah.
Well, you're gonna do a watch party.
Huh?
God, I couldn't
Yeah.
think of anything worse. I've only seen that movie like I think twice.
I don't know.
Well,
if
here's
I
the
can
thing,
say-
too. But we can actually, say, like, hey, look at this shit. This wasn't in this one. This wasn't in this one. This shot wasn't in there. We can say that now. We
Yeah.
watched it again.
Oh, people are going to be cutting together like comparison videos.
For sure.
Yeah.
Ugh. I don't know if I can stay for the
Jesus.
trivia. I'm freezing.
I'm falling asleep actually.
Yeah, we're getting ready to start it. Yeah. Okay. $5 from Setting Brain. Megatron says, I hate the Snyder Vision, but Megatron loves you guys more than I hate the DCU. We appreciate that very much. I know it's not for everybody. I do, and I appreciate people who are not just bashing it just to bash it. And I know some of you guys don't like it as much, but yeah, I appreciate you just being cool about it. So, but thank you, Megatron, and your metal titties. I appreciate that very much.
If you got alcohol, have a shot. That'll warm you up.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Well, I'm like,
this is gonna wake you up real fucking quick.
It's
so.
cold. Ooh, it's cold as fuck outside.
Yeah, same here.
Outside.
Same here,
Oh, yeah,
Steph.
Texas is getting a little winter.
Yeah, it's cold.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Put your arms in my sleeves.
Outside.
Put your arms in my sleeves.
It's getting creepy again.
Your armpits are wet. And,
gross.
and I'm like right here by the window. So it's freaking cold. Oh my god.
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah,
I don't know if I could.
-5 there. Ooh,
I don't know if I could.
it's supposed to fucking snow here like all damn week, so
yeah.
We got a shit ton of
I'm
ice
not
right now.
used to the cold.
Yeah,
let's get this trivia going so Steph can quickly do trivia and go.
This is gonna warm her up real fast.
That's right.
The hatred that comes out of her will warm her up quicker. So yeah.
Yeah.
Or just somebody show a Batman clip.
It's the Man of Steel.
I can do that. I can do that.
It's not Superman.
I'm vengeance.
Oh,
yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There it is.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, baby. Alrighty, is everybody ready in the chat?
I'm ready.
Man, it's
I'm
fucking
ready.
cold everywhere right now, dude.
Yeah,
For real.
it is.
Really. Let's rock
It's
this
gonna
shit.
get bad.
Thanks for doing this, Greg. I appreciate it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, no problem.
Bring on the hatred. Because it's gonna happen.
Yeah, some of these questions I saw in advance. Oh my god. All right, question number 1. What is the name of the Kryptonian who discovers where the Codex has been hidden?
I don't know.
Name.
I don't know.
It's no. It's I don't know.
No.
No.
I just know which one it's not.
I don't know.
Not Fiora. All right.
Did I guess
Consensus
correctly?
is B.
Mm,
B is the correct
I guessed
answer.
correct.
I guess
Took me a while, but I guessed.
Yeah.
Chose poorly. Gelford's dog in the lead, followed by CLC and Tim F.
Okay, I'm already. Fuck you. It's like,
Number 2. What is the name of young Clark's elementary school?
Oh my god.
I hope it's not C because then they misspelled their own school name.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm not good at the spellings.
Metropolis.
I'm not very good at the spellings.
Did I get this right as well? No, I got it wrong.
Correct answer is A.
That is correct.
Primary school. Okay.
That's right.
All right, I'm getting really pissed off right now.
yeah.
Because of the questions already. Come now, when we're watching the movie, I'm not looking at Clark's elementary school name.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Hey, I did say last week and all through the week is like pay attention to details, people.
That is not fair.
Yeah,
Jack of
no.
all casuals. Fuck you.
That's not a detail. That
That's a
There's
deep
some
cut.
easy
Are you
ones in here
kidding?
though. There are some easy ones in here, so it's fine.
I'm beating Mara and Steph.
I'm getting shut up.
Rhino, oh my god!
I've only got
I'm
7
already-
points, but I'm beating them.
I'm already freaking cold as fuck. I don't like this.
Next question.
I'm just
Number
gonna
3.
start.
What company name is printed on the satellite that Superman and General Zod hit in space?
You guys should fucking get this one, guys. Come on now.
I'm cold as fuck. Cold as fuck.
You guys should get this one. You guys should get it.
I don't know.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
Correct answer is
Son of a
Wayne
fucking
Enterprises.
Wayne Enterprises, that's correct.
Timon now in the lead, followed by Gelford's dog, and then Benzo.
Benzo's been rocking it on these trivias, dude.
I'm tracking I peed my pants. They went from 8th to 14th. So, I'm sorry about your pants and your tour.
Snyder Nut Cut is number 6.
Number 4.
I'm so fucking cold.
What
All
is
right.
the name of Zod's ship?
I don't know.
I love the name of this ship too.
Oh, yeah, I know it.
I fucking love it. I was like, damn, that's badass. Galhard's dog says the answer is Raid Shadow
Oh, well,
Legends.
then it's not the one I picked if it's badass.
It is the Black Zero.
Majority got that too. Very nice, guys. Very
Doesn't he say the Phantom Drive or something?
The Phantom Drive
Well,
is
that's-
not the ship name.
Oh. Could have been from the
That'd be like-
Phantom.
That'd be like calling a car the V8.
A V8 engine.
Yeah.
Wow, Megatron. beat up
Megatron!
Thanos in 3rd place.
Holy shit.
Can we do teams now?
Oh, now you want to do
Megatron
teams.
versus
You guys wanna do
Now you want to do
team now.
teams.
No. The answer is no.
Yeah, Black Zero's a kick-ass fucking name.
Good job,
for the ship. It
Megatron.
absolutely is.
Number 5. What are the names of the robots serving the House of L?
This one should be kind of easy too, so just remember the lines.
I'm like, this is the only one I remember just because I remember the fucking line she said.
I don't
Alfred and
know.
Jarvis.
No.
Yeah. Collect some calor.
Did I get it right? I got it right. It took me a while.
Oh, majority is
Everybody
Helix
got
and
that one.
Calor, yes. They say it multiple times in the opening, yeah.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
Really?
That was, I think that's a softball. Oh, my God. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and you know,
Yeah.
come on.
Oh,
I mean, if you know the lore or the thing, it's not going to be Brainiac.
Law.
The law.
Law.
If you know the law.
Timon still in first. Megatron now up to 2nd place.
What the hell
by
is going on,
Liquid
Megatron?
Blake.
Did you watch the movie?
Me.
And Cortana. Man.
I'm second last.
Next question, sir.
All right, Steph, I'm right there with you.
Number 6. What is the name of the truck and tractor repair shop that Jonathan and young Clark visit?
And it's in the, it's framed in the shop multiple times too, so.
Okay, I think I was paying attention to that.
Because I remember, like, when I did the question, I'm like, man, I kind of remember that myself. Because it was like, it's right there.
It is Sullivan's, right?
That is correct. You
Yes.
are correct.
Yes.
It's Sullivan's.
I paid
yes.
attention to that.
Mm-hmm. Majority got that
That's the
too.
correct
13
answer.
people got it right. So that's, yeah, big majority.
There you go. All right, now we got Timon, Liquid Blake, and Jedi Lukey in the top 3. Megatron has fallen.
Steph's not a cat.
Raging Rhino.
That's fucking awesome.
I peed my pants.
I'm not a cat, though. I'm not a cat, by the way.
Can you hear me, Judge?
I can hear you. I think it's a filter.
It is, and I don't know how to remove it. I've got my assistant here. She's trying to, but I'm prepared to go forward with it. I'm here live. I'm not a cat.
Oh, I figured a cat got your passcode, buddy.
Yeah,
lies.
judges
I'm not a
love
cat.
it when you compliment their intelligence like that.
Absolutely. Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Where did
I
Steph
would
go?
go-
She disappeared.
She says she's old. She's gonna.
She's gone?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye, Steph. We love you.
Love you, Steph. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate it.
Number 7, when Zod first uses his heat vision, the floor under Superman is burnt away. What does the poster on the bulletin board to Superman's right say?
This is a fucking meme. This is a meme that's been out there since the movie's been out. It's a fucking
What
massive meme.
kind of question is that?
Yes.
And
Hey.
exactly what style of tile is the floor made of?
Oh my god.
Go.
It's a meme. Remember that shit.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah.
It's a meme. It's been pointed out multiple times.
I don't know.
The correct answer is keep calm and call Batman.
That is correct.
Okay.
That is correct.
Only 5 got that one.
Questions.
That's been all over for a long time. That's one of the reasons I did that, because I was like, this is a fun one. I expected everybody to get that
Jedi
right, to be honest.
Lukey.
Oh,
now
look
in
at
the
that.
lead.
There he is. There he
Megatron
is.
beat up Thanos in
Poster,
second,
fuck you,
and
Jeff.
Timon now in third. Where's I peed my pants? Where are you? Uh-oh.
Oh, where's Pee My Pants? Yeah.
14th.
Okay,
14th,
cool.
I peed my pants. Sorry.
Nobody paid attention to you, Greg, when you said don't do funny names and use your email so you can log in every time.
Yeah, there we go. I don't know. I said I'm fine with the funny names. Just
with
use
you.
a consistent email.
I'll just fuck with you guys. It's great. I love it. I love it.
What is the last name of Lara, Kal-El's mother?
I got that when I was looking at this one. I'm like, huh, okay.
What?
The correct answer is Lauren Van.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm guessing Mara got that right.
Yeah.
That's what I figured.
All right, Jen. No change in the top three. Oh, Megatron still hanging in there though in fourth. Number 9.
Softball for you guys. Here you go.
Oh, come on.
Well,
What
I
is
got
the
this
missing
one.
word in this statement made by Fiora to Colonel Hardy? A good death is its own...
I remember that because I love that quote.
Isn't Fiora one of the best things about this fucking movie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead, Greg. Finish that sentence.
Good death is its own reward.
Love
Directive. Yes, absolutely.
She's lovely.
Absolutely.
Like, please kick my ass kind of way.
Yes,
Yeah, kind of like how I want Mara to kick my ass.
I was kind of
100%
like,
got it right.
100%
Yes.
there.
That line is like really good. A good death is its own
It
reward.
is. It is.
Well, and
I
then
love
they
how he
call
turns
it
back on her at the end too.
Yeah, they call back to it later. So
Yep.
yeah,
so good.
and then she gives him that look like, oh,
What
touche.
the fuck? Oh shit.
Yeah, she is great. Her fight sequence is fucking great too. Yeah.
Jedi Lukey still in the lead, followed by Liquid Blake, and then Timon, and then Megatron. Number 10.
Lukey, look at Lukey and Blake up there, and Timon too. Hell.
When he introduces himself to Superman, what does Emil Hamilton have in his pocket?
Oh, I got this.
Yeah, you do.
Remember that line? Yep.
Don't pick A, people.
Someone please pick A.
Well, Megatron's gonna fucking pick A.
Yeah, it's D.
Not 0% picked A. Oh, one did there.
Oh, yeah.
It's a late entry.
Lifesavers, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it
right.
is the one with the wintergreen.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Megatron moves back into third.
Damn, Megatron! Look at that. They walk it in his pocket. Nice. Soul assassin.
Number 11. What happened to lead Krypton to blow up? So, what caused Krypton's demise?
Oh fuck! I picked the wrong one.
It's like right at the beginning. If you don't get it,
D.
Huh?
No, it's D.
It's D.
That's what I said. D.
They tried to harvest Krypton's core. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I picked the
It's
wrong
even in the
one.
history lesson in the beginning with Jor-El and
shit.
Clark and Kal-El. Mm-hmm.
Megatron
They were fracking it.
rising back up now in second
Good
place.
lord! Wow,
Just as
Megatron.
not Liquid Blake. Number
This is
12.
like, what's happening here?
Yeah. What holds the DNA of every Kryptonian?
The Rolex.
I see what you're trying to do there.
I was trying to trick people with that thing. Like they just see it and click it,
Yeah.
It's a something X.
The Codex.
Correct answer that fooled 0 people, Jeff.
Hey, the ancient skull thing I thought might fool somebody. So, because it is basically an ancient Kryptonian skull with the codex into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It goes Zarian Codex. Jedi looking nice.
Liquid Blake takes over second place again by 10 points. Megatron falls back down to third.
Damn, Megatron. Where'd you go?
Yeah, soon.
Number 13. If the question will load, there we go. What moniker does Clark go by when Lois first meets him. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Joe.
Yes, the correct answer is
Joe. Mm-hmm. As soon as, yeah.
I don't remember.
Whoa!
Yeah, he even says Joe get her back.
Third place. Megatron up to second. Jedi Luki still in a commanding lead.
Joe Grizzly, bitch. That's right. Pass this beast in peace. Yeah. Joe Grizzly.
Number 14. What is the purpose of the Genesis chamber?
Oh, fuck. Clicked the wrong one.
Correct answer is to grow new Kryptonians.
Mm-hmm. Yep. To play Phil Collins music,
right.
says Jedi Luki.
Jedi Luki still in first. Liquid Blake now in second. Third is Megatron.
And I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
Thank you for taking that one.
Raging right now in 20th.
I'm doing well. Consistency's the key.
Number 15. During the final battle between Kal-El and Zod, they shoot through a tanker truck.
I remember
what is
this.
on that tanker?
I remember this because I was like, oh shit, I didn't notice that before.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I noticed it first time through.
I was like, holy shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same with the Wayne on the satellite. I was like, whoa. Yeah.
Correct answer, LexCorp.
Yep. Also, does anybody know where else that there's a LexCorp tanker truck in the film?
Wait, what?
There's another shot of one in the film somewhere else near the beginning, or near the beginning, kind of middle.
I think I do, but I can't remember.
When Clark gets dropped off back at his house in Kansas after being gone for a long time, he gets off of a truck that gave him a ride. It was this LexCorp truck.
Yeah.
I just fucking noticed that today. I was like, what the fuck? There's another one.
Mm-hmm.
I figured that'd be
it's a big
asshole
corporation. All right, first place Jedi Luki, second place now Liquid Blake, and then Megatron in third.
Megatron
bouncing around in the top of in the top scorer area.
I love Senate's name. I love Jared Little's laugh.
When Clark steals the clothes from the clothesline, what song is playing?
Oh shit, the wrong one.
You can thank my wife too, because there's that house next to him when he steals the clothes.
Yeah, it's
I was gonna make the question a really bad one, but I decided not to. She's like, "That's mean. Don't do that."
Yeah, it's D. I was like, "Fuck!" I clicked just what.
Seasons by Chris Cornell. That is correct.
D.
That is correct, Drake. Temple Dog is amazing. Yes.
Number 17. What is the license plate on the school bus that Clark saves from the water?
What a fucking question.
In two shots, also going to be right there in the fucking shot.
Bonus points for the vehicle identification number.
I wanted to do the bus number, but you never see it. You never see it. It never shows it.
I got so quick because I have no idea. Yes, no idea.
This one's brutal.
Yeah.
So 15 people guessed B. 2 people are correct. It is D.
Yeah, to those two people out there, nerds.
Nerds. All right, that was enough to move Mara Jade back into second place now.
Nice.
Still
nice.
Way out in the lead.
Nice.
At 11,271. Rhino is going to fall well
Holy
short
shit.
of
Did
the
I
low
look you get that
number I
right?
gave him to reach.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, our top two
Deep
players got
cuts.
that right. Rhino, you got to start nailing some of these questions. I gave you 7,000 points, and you're at 2,200, man.
Thanks.
You gave him points?
No, I was just like that was my.
Oh, in the chat you did earlier, yeah.
7,000 out of 25 potential, and yeah. Come on, buddy. You can do better.
You guys are going to hate me for this one too, so I apologize in advance.
Number 18. What is the name of the bar where Clark works, where the patron dumps beer on his head?
It's there. You can see it, but
I think it has something to do with Cassidy. I'm not sure though.
Nah.
That's a bullshit question as well.
I just guessed.
Nah.
Guessed. I was paying attention. I just guessed. I was like,
it's a diner, right?
I'm gonna go pub.
You'd be corrected. That is B.
oh, I was right.
Cassidy's pub.
Well, you're complaining now too. You know what they just said.
Fuck you, Jeff.
My sources just confirmed, both of them, in fact, just confirmed that these questions are fucking shit.
Oh, I thought they were trying to confirm sources that said there was a civil war in Lucas.
My sources confirm that those sources are full of shit too. Isn't that right?
Hey, Trey, thank you. I appreciate that, Trey.
They don't want to confirm everything.
Thank you. Thank you.
There you go. Jedi Lukey's still in the lead. Mara Jade in second, followed closely behind by Liquid Blake.
I meant Cold War.
Yeah, Cold War. Yes, that's not a hot war. Number 19. What is the name of the beast that Jor-El rode on Krypton?
He says.
I remember this because I was like, I was sad.
Oh, I picked the wrong one and I knew it too.
Sure, you did.
Oh my god! I'll tell you. As soon as the time runs out, which is now, it's B.
That is correct.
It's B.
But I picked A.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he says it like 3 or 4 times too. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like sad when it landed, and I was like, aw.
I know. Me too. Me too.
Yes, I'm nearly finished. Okay.
Tim's like, Rhino, shut your cats up.
Man.
Number 20. How many years did Jor-El say that their race flourished after looking to the stars?
Charles like, feed me, Seymour.
Oh my god, it's Eric. Charles is sitting
Eric?
here just being Eric's always the one that
Eric's
was
the
here
whiner.
around this time. He's the whiner. Yeah. See? Fucking asshole.
He's like his daddy.
Really? Really?
100,000.
I'm taking lots of shots at you today. I don't know what's it.
Yeah.
It's like he missed doing it or something.
100. I've had, it's been pent up over, all these missing shows that I haven't been on. The correct answer is 100,000 years.
Making up for lost time.
Yeah.
It's like no change. It looks like our top 3 have kind of solidified.
Bouncing
here with
around.
only 5 more to go, but it's still well within reach for a lot of them.
I might get some funkies on the next one.
What years are on Jonathan Kent's tombstone?
What?
It's a full shot for a good 10
care.
seconds. Maybe 15 seconds. It's right there.
It's
Are
bullshit.
you going to call me a nerd if I say I know? I know.
Nerd.
Hey, she listened.
It's A.
So
It's
just
A.
say
I think it's A.
It's A.
That's correct.
1951,
Yeah, it is A.
1997.
Well, I guessed it wrong.
No.
All right, Charles, be quiet.
I am the law.
Law.
Again, no change in the top 3. Benzo's now in 4th, though. All right. 4 more to go. Number 22. What does Dr. Emil Hamilton do to get the key to go into Clark's ship correctly?
Oh my god.
Letter D. Oh my god. Please someone select that.
I just went with D.
Oh my god, send it. Send it to fucking nerds. It's just a film for space Jesus intended for man children.
The correct answer is, in fact, E. Just the
A.
No, it's not. This was another kind of a softball question, too.
Two people did pick E, so thank you.
Thank you guys for picking E.
Well done.
Why
That was my one editorial addition
Sorry,
to
Runner.
the questions and the trivia. Jedi Lukey.
Old Greg, do you eat Bailey's out of...
Lamar Jade's catching up really quick.
Does old Greg drink Bailey's out of a shoe?
There you go. Number 23.
I'm old Greg.
The film released in June 2013. What anniversary is it for the character of... What anniversary was it for the character of Superman that year?
They made a pretty big deal about it, too. Oh, it's a boot. Yeah, it's old Greg. It's a boot. Bailey's out of a boot. Yeah,
Selected the wrong one.
And it's a boot, thank you. Thank you very much.
1938. So that would be 75, right?
Nice job, Tim. Nice job. I like that you knew the fucking year, too, dude. Nice.
I knew it wasn't 80, and I knew it wasn't 70, and I selected the wrong
See,
one.
I can get questions like that right, but not what's the license plate.
You know why? You know why you
what
don't get
brand of
those
toilet paper was on the shelf?
You know why you don't get those questions right, Tim?
Why?
Because they're retarded fucking questions.
Because you're not a nerd, apparently. That's what he
There's
said.
the hate.
There's it flow through you.
Fucking Nazis making up trivia shit. It's just shit. Like, fuck.
Hey, man.
Hey,
man.
Hey, you're the one proving that you're a Nazi.
No, I'm not.
Nazi. Continue. Next question.
Number 24. Can you guys hear me all right?
No, it sounds like you need to connect your wire.
I'm a robot.
What the fuck?
All right, hold on.
Jiggle your cord.
Everyone Google the answer in the meantime.
Yeah.
What does General Spawn say to Superman after he destroys the drone?
I think I selected the wrong one because two of them are so fucking close together. And
what was that?
He doesn't say the fuck word.
Aw. Did you miss me, girl? Did you miss me, baby girl? Okay.
Is it the little one?
Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, there he is. Okay, we're back. And we're back. It's still clipping like that, man. Yep.
What's the correct answer?
Your mom.
I was gonna say him.
Wow.
We're on the fucking same wavelength.
So wow.
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 Fuck you all.
You are not alone.
He's gone.
You are not alone.
The answer is quitters are quitters based on the poll this morning.
Hey. Yeah.
Wow.
Where?
I had to have a cry. I went to the corner for a second.
He had to have a cry.
I'm back now.
That is correct, yeah.
I actually, you know what helped me with that crying? Like, I had to bring it on somehow, so I went and watched the Luke Skywalker moment real quick. Fuck.
God.
Oh, Rhino's like, son of a bitch, I have to drink a shot now. Son of a bitch.
I was gonna say, when you asked what helped, I was gonna say lotion and tissue.
Lotion and tissue.
That dribbled
Nice.
down my face.
Fuck, what?
That's what she said.
Oh shit, he's having issues. Good lord. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. So the weather, guys. So how's the weather?
Yeah, it's actually reasonably nice here. Like it's just a nice day.
End of summer. Is it end of summer for you guys right now? Like towards the end of summer?
It's coming to the end. End of February is pretty much officially the end of summer, but it stays pretty warm for a little bit.
You want to feed them?
The weather today, right now, here is 68 degrees Fahrenheit. It's 20 degrees. It's a nice day.
Jeez. Ooh, hey, look at that there, Tim. Subhuman's got some music categories coming up.
So do I. I submitted one.
There's only one question left. Like, we're one question away from you guys being fed. Do you know that Greg is stopping you guys from being fed? How do you feel about that? Wait, I'm talking to you.
You can feed him real quick. How long did it take you to feed him? Just a
How do you
minute.
feel about that? Oh, fuck.
It only takes you a minute to feed him, right?
Yeah, it's all right. They can wait.
You probably could have fed them during your good.
It's still. It
You
literally
probably could have
just ticked
fed them
over.
after. Well, you're having a
After
good
he lost.
cry.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah.
They were watching me, going, "Are you okay, Dad?"
Just cry in their water dish.
Greg.
He's I think he's trying to work on something. He's in the back room though. I think he's trying to figure something out.
What?
Oh, okay. So summer ends officially in the Southern Hemisphere on March 21st. Okay. Huh.
Yeah, the same day that winter ends here. Funny.
Yeah,
how
that is
works.
correct. I know, right?
Look up there.
Oh, kitty.
Look up there.
Hey.
He just wants out. Look, he wants out. He wants out.
Yeah,
Get
fuck
out.
you, Jeff.
I
Yeah,
want
fuck
out. I want out.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Majority of people picked D.
And what's the right answer?
He should have said that, but he didn't.
That's the correct answer. It is D.
It is
Are
D.
you effing stupid? Are you effing stupid? That's a $12 million piece of hardware. That is correct. Yes. That puts Jedi Luke, Blake, and Mara J. They're just flipping back and forth right there, aren't they? Yep. Mm-hmm.
I got pussy on my lap for Valentine's Day.
What?
What?
Oh my god. Final question. What is Lois Lane's final line to Clark before the film ends?
Suck me, beautiful.
Close. Yeah.
Oh, yep. I know that one.
Oh shit! It's like the
Oh,
wrong
Mara.
fucking.
Did I fuck you up?
Oh, wait, maybe.
Doesn't she say
Yeah.
welcome to the Daily Planet?
No, she says welcome to the planet.
To the planet. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, she says that. Like it's like the
That's
wrong
correct.
fucking one.
Welcome to the planet.
Very interesting phrasing.
Oh my god, I'm sounding very Megatron. I can't highlight that because I had to approve it, but yeah, that's
But I come 21st. Woohoo! Yeah, I came
Jedi
first.
Lukey.
I came
place.
Yeah, at
first.
least I made the
What?
top three when I was at like at 18 at one point.
Mm-hmm.
I came
Yep.
first. 21st.
Jedi Lukey's has competition. So we'll have to thank everyone who lost. There you go.
Yeah. Well done, Jedi Luki. It's too bad Lethal wasn't here to see your victory.
Yeah, right. I know. Yeah.
Every time it's like Lethal's your like bad luck charm. Like every time Lethal's around, Jedi
Nice job,
Luki does
Benzo.
horribly.
Nice job
Yeah.
on her place too. Yeah. I'll try to take it easy a little bit more next week on the BVS stuff. So, but
Well, I won't be here, so good luck to everybody. I imagine Rhino will keep his trend going.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
What is it? Batman vs Superman.
Ultimate Edition, yes.
Even worse, even longer, even more to watch.
You can split it up.
It's all right.
Until we do Lord of the Rings extended.
Yeah. No kidding. No kidding.
Yeah.
Thank you, Greg. Thank you.
All right. Are you ready to be fed?
No.
He's looking at me like, what do you mean? Are you ready?
Thank you all for hanging out, playing some trivia with us, and we're getting, even though my questions were dog dick, so I apologize.
Yeah, some of
Some of them were shit.
You know what we call a dog dick over here in Australia?
Red Rocket.
Lipstick.
Oh. No. And dog, I'm
Just put it on your lips.
Lipstick.
Bucky your lips are like dish. All right,
on that note, I am going to turn in because I have to do some grocery shopping tomorrow, and I want to get it done with enough time to get back and ready for Lyndon's live stream so we can react to the trailer drop.
Hype.
And
at least
I'm
the
gonna
hype
put
engine.
that stream I made in the chat right now because I am fucked. I've been up for 26 hours.
I was getting ready to say, yeah, man, yep.
You go crap. So I feel like just sleep through your own stream. So
I got an alarm. I got an alarm on for 3:30. I'll be good.
Nice.
But you'll end up sleeping right through.
No, I'm not like you. I'm not like you. Fucking.
Yeah, I would sleep through it.
Thanks for being here, Mara. I appreciate you hanging out.
Oh yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
fun.
feed the cats. I'll be right back. Bye, guys. Bye.
So I'm actually surprised because at one point I was like 18th. I'm not cracking the top 10. And I just like looked out on some questions. But unfortunately, and I do also remember that it's Tim's birthday next week. So happy early birthday!
Oh, thank you.
Yes, it is. Yes,
I forgot about that.
Yes.
So I remember that. I'm tired as hell, but I remembered that.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
That means a lot.
Thanks, Mara.
So make sure like you hassle Lyndon and Rhino and Lethal to do something for you on the full Aussie.
Oh yeah, I
birthday's
forgot.
Absolutely, yes.
Make a note, Lyndon.
Full Aussie.
Because you won't remember.
Do it.
He won't, and you definitely don't ask Rhino to remember. He won't even remember to write it down.
Just at me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just at him.
At me.
It's like, hey,
Oh, you
do
can't-
something for my birthday.
Oh, you can't do something for my birthday, you fuckwit.
Hey,
You fucky cat.
I'm not stupid. I'm not be stupid, but I ain't dumb. All right. Fuck.
No, you're both at the
You
same time.
listening? Okay. I'm going.
He's
I'm
listening.
going to bed. Good night,
See
all.
ya.
I'll see.
Good night,
He's
Mara.
eating,
See
he's
you
eating
tomorrow.
cat food. What becomes that I'm not stupid?
Nom 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 nom.
Alright, I'm gonna
Well, yeah,
get up
congrats to Liquid, Jedi Lukey on that. Liquid Blake second place, Mara J third. Congrats,
Yeah.
guys. Absolutely. He's pulling up the poll, I believe. There you go. There you go. Thank you very much. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
I agree.
Lyndon, thanks for being here. I appreciate it, man. And
Thanks, Lyndon. Yep.
Yeah,
I will see you 9 hours or some shit.
correct.
It says.
Correct.
Is that when it comes out at 10 o'clock Central?
11:14 my time.
Quarter past, yeah.
Yeah, 11:14 a.m. here.
Okay.
It's
14.
9:14 Pacific Standard Time. So yeah.
That's oddly specific.
Yeah.
Yep. It's the 14 is yeah.
Yeah.
Very specific.
Alrighty.
All right.
I
See
will
ya.
see you guys later. And fuck Victoria, you're on lockdown, you stupid cunt.
Exit. I love that. I love how he exits like that. Yeah, that's fucking. It's like that was like a lethal exit.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, I love lethal
It's not
exits.
clever. It's none of the above. All right.
So it was
Clever
19.
girl.
It was 1938. You know what issue it was, right? Superman's first appearance.
It was damn, what's the name of it?
Christopher Reeves. movie
Action
one.
Comics #1.
Action Comics #1. Yes.
And then the next year, Batman first appearance in
Detective
what
Comics.
issue?
Not #1 though.
Number 27.
Was it? Okay.
Yep. That's just burned into my brain, those two
Nice.
first appearances.
That'd be
Like
nice to have
Spider-Man, I could never tell you. But Namor and Human Torch were like the real first Marvel superstars, before the real Marvel came out, from Stan Lee. So
Who's your favorite Fantastic Four?
I'm grabbing a beer right now.
You mean like your show or the superheroes?
No, the superheroes.
Okay, because you're, of course, the favorite Fantastic Four. But if it depends, if it's the movie, Jessica Alba, because she's hot as fuck.
No, but just as a character. Just
as a character, probably Ben.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
he's the most nuanced and stuff.
I agree.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Mine's Johnny Storm. Mine's Human Torch.
Wow.
Yeah, Greg says the one that has to get naked and be invisible. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a bit of a pyromaniac at heart. Like I love fire.
We didn't
so,
know.
like,
We didn't
a lot of
notice
people
that.
actually ask me, what would you like? They asked the question, if you could have one
Superpower.
superpower, what would it be? And it would actually be to have Pyro's powers, even though he can't make fire. Maybe he could learn how to make fire, but like,
I like Pyro.
Yeah, like the idea of being able to manipulate fire is just awesome to me.
Yeah,
you'd be the best firefighter ever.
Absolutely. Hey, runner, you need to look up a movie called Idle Hands.
Oh my God, Tim,
and your hands won't be idle.
I was going to say that too, Tim. Holy shit, man!
Yeah.
Wow.
I was thinking, like, for the next trivia after the Snyder stuff. Hold on, let me see if I can. It's over here.
Oh, Idle Hands is fucking great movie too. It's fucking fun as hell. It really
Wild Things.
Oh yeah, there you go.
She's not in Wild Things, is she?
No, he was just mentioning another non-Idle Hands movie.
Yeah, that's Nev Campbell and Denise Richards, right?
Denise Richards, yeah.
Yeah,
that's right.
We should do like video game movies like Mortal Kombat and like Street Fighter, even though they're like.
I'm not watching those. I'll tell you that.
We have some ideas. View Askew is one of them. So.
Oh, did I tell you the news? I went to the used movie store and I got both Clerks.
You got it?
Both of them.
Yes.
You know, I only had the other one on VHS, and I used to watch it so many times I wore the VHS out. Well, I never got it on DVD, so I got that, and then I got the new one, like $5 a pop. So, really good deal. I didn't even think of going to that place. I don't know why. I was going to all the brand new places. I went to Best Buy, Walmart, Target, and I'm like, no one has this motherfucker. So, used movie store, man.
That's awesome. That's a good movie too, Blake Sinclair. That would be good for video game category. The Wizard with
that's a good movie. Yeah,
yeah, it is.
I like
really
that
good.
one.
I love Greg. As soon as Rhino mentions that, he's like, no, producer veto. He was working on a video category though right now. So,
you know what pissed us off about the Wizard? Like, you know, Super Mario Brothers 3 had not come out yet, right?
I know.
And you know, one of the reasons everyone wanted to see the movie was to see what the game was like. But then these kids they like know how to use Mario's new powers. Like they've never played the game before. And it's like, there's no way they're that smart, because it took all of us like 3 weeks to figure out how the hell do you do all this shit? Like spinning and flying with the Tanuki and all that stuff. But
you guys remember that old school, like, I don't know if it was like late 80s, early 90s Mario movie?
Oh, that was bad. I have it on DVD, actually.
I have it on DVD as well.
With John Leguizamo.
Yeah, and like the small-headed big, like, things with the small heads.
Yeah, the Goombas, yeah. And there's a meme of Tom Brady with his raincoat on and next to a Goomba.
Oh my God.
But yeah, my son would watch the hell out of that movie when he was a little guy. Like when he was, you know, anywhere from 5 to 8, something like that. He would watch it over and over again.
Actually, you guys might be able to answer this. I was trying to think of a movie the other day that I wanted to actually rewatch that I watched when I was a kid, and my dad used to love the movie. It's got the guy from Highlander in it, the main guy.
Okay.
What's his
Lambert.
name?
Chris Lambert.
Yeah.
It's got him in it, and he's in prison, and he's got like these magnetic boots on. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Anyone in the chat know what I'm talking about?
Does it have Sean Connery in it too?
Maybe I'll just search his name on IMDb.
Christopher Lambert is his name. I've got to pull up.
Sean Connery's in a prison movie, like a space prison movie. I can't think of what it's called, but
it was just a good movie that I remember watching as a kid, again with my old man, and I loved it.
Christopher Lambert's a good actor too, by the way.
Yeah, he played Raiden, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, he did, and he was one of the reasons that movie was good.
In one of the movies, and then the cast changed it in the second movie.
Oh God! Fortress. Everybody saying Fortress. That's it. Yeah,
that's the one. Yeah,
that's why I love you guys on chat. You guys know this shit, man. I love it.
Is that the one with Connery or not?
Let's see.
What was Connery's movie called?
What year was that?
It's amazing how many bad movies Connery was in.
He was also Tarzan in Greystoke.
Greystoke? What?
Greystoke. Yeah, Fortress.
It's got Kurtwood Smith in it.
It does. Yep. Oh yeah, it does. Very nice.
Outland is the one with
Sean Connery. Yeah, Sean Connery. Yeah, in Outlander.
Well, maybe it's not a prison movie. He's a federal marshal stationed at a mining colony on the Jupiter moon of Io and covers a drug smuggling conspiracy. Okay.
Fortress is 1992.
It's 92. Okay,
that's not too old. I was thinking it was early 80s or something.
I forgot that Kurtwood Smith was in that. By the way, I really did. I love him. He's great. He was awesome in fucking RoboCop, dude. I love it.
Yeah, that movie right there is really underrated. RoboCop. It's not just an action movie. It's not just a science fiction. Here's a robot cop. Like, I think, Tom from Midnight's Edge, I think he really loves that movie, and they always point out the allegories to like Christ and stuff in that film. Yeah. And then they screwed everything in 2 and 3. So
there's the Fortress 2 that came out in
Brian McCann said it in the chat, said Fortress 2, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Fortress. It's a Fortress 2.
It's in space apparently, yeah. In space.
I love like those old 80s and 90s like science fiction movies when people just started making them,
Oh, dude. Imagine Sean Connery is fucking Gandalf.
Wow.
Go ahead, Greg. Tim, I'm sorry to mean cut
you. I was just saying, those old, after Star Wars, everyone started making them, and some of them are so cheesy, but they're fun to watch. So
yeah.
But yeah.
There's some little hidden gems that came out today. They weren't great, but some of them were decent. Yeah, like where you're like, oh, that's fun. Yeah, I watched that. But yeah.
Runner, are you not a fan because you felt it should have been more serious? Because I kind of felt that way when the movie came out.
Mm-hmm.
Like I felt like he should have been more like Mr. Miyagi and maybe Asian. I don't know.
I agree with what you're saying, but what they did with him, what Lambert did with the character was
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they hired him and he kind of ran with it.
Yeah,
as kind of like I don't know how you describe his character, kind of like a tongue-in-cheek. Always, he was serious, but he wasn't serious. I don't know. It was an interesting take on the character.
Yeah. I know you were saying, Rhino, that Fortress movie is something you watched as a kid, like a lot, right? It's something you watched over and over. What is there any other movies that you guys would like? It was one of your like go-tos that you'd watch all the time
when we were kids.
Yeah,
There was always the Star Wars stuff for me. Like that was one thing that I always just repetitively watched.
Back to the Future.
Yes.
Back to the Future. Another one.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Was actually another one for me was The Last Starfighter.
Oh, yes.
I watched that so many times.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Goonies, another one.
Yes,
Monster Squad, right?
Monster Squad.
Monster Squad.
I watched that thing 100 times.
That's where that little bit, you guys are just that little bit older than I am. And I think, because again, Goonies and Monster Squad for me, I did see them, but they weren't massive.
Right.
I mean, again, I can't exactly remember how old I was when the Mask came out, but I went and saw the Mask at the theater 11 times or something.
Oh yeah, with Jim Carrey's Mask, that was great.
I was at a drive-in to see that, and
nice.
Me and the girl got bored, so we stopped watching the movie. And
did other stuff.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was a dangerous drive-in too. Just bad people there all the time.
I took a chick out to, we went and saw Space Jam, and I started making out with her in the theater when Jordan took his top off, and she got pissed off with me because she didn't get to see Jordan with his top off.
I
was like, sorry, you were into it, fuck off.
No, but here's a funny story about Debbie Does Dallas. So we were on a youth group retreat for church, and we're probably 14. We did this every year, and the boys would get a room and the girls would get a room, and we always got a nice hotel because we would do all these car washes and shit. So we're in our room, and what was this thing when you're that age about boys watching porno together? It's weird. What we did, it's like, hey, look, we get the pay-per-view thing, and we'll just ask for forgiveness from our parents and stuff later because it's going to show up on the bill. So we play it, and it was the most amazing thing ever. So because you're in a hotel room, there's no parents because our teachers were women, so they were with in the girl room, and it was just us, you know, a bunch of teenage boys, and it was pretty good. Pretty good. It was
we used to do like what do they call it in the church, lock-ins at our church, and
we did that too. Yeah.
They'd separate the boys and the girls, and a lot of the boys would bring like in their pillowcases, they bring like penthouses and Playboys and shit.
Damn.
That's how. That's how.
Did you guys ever see the movie Screwballs?
Yep.
You did? Man, that was so funny. I saw that movie when I was like, I don't know, I would have been like 9 or 10 years old or something like that. Ooh, and I I can't remember exactly the circumstances of why we were all together, but we were all together as a family, and me and all my cousins were sitting in this room watching Screwballs, and my cousin just starts going around going, "Yep, you're hard. Yep, you're hard." It was so funny.
So let me ask you this, Rhino. Does this mean anything to you? And then we can talk about it, whether it does or not. And welcome to USA Up All Night.
Yes.
Rhino?
Yes. Ron?
No,
yes.
they don't get the USA Network. So from probably 90 to like probably 96, there was something called USA Up All Night. So USA Network is a big cable network here. All the shows that you've heard of, like Burn Notice and Psych and all that's on USA. Well, anyway, they had this movie marathon Friday and Saturday nights. One was hosted by Gilbert Gottfried, and one was hosted by this big-titted blonde named Rhonda
Shear.
Yeah, and in between commercials, they would talk and they would be around the country. And the movies they showed were these really bad B movies, stuff like the ones we were just talking about.
Like you think you're going to see tit, but you don't see tit.
Yeah, exactly. Well, some of them they had to censor. They had to because they Bikini Car Wash like Part 2 or something like that.
We just had SBS. I got some funny stories about my dad. Like my dad, he'd be sitting like late one night watching some SBS. SBS is like the world channel here, so like you get, you know, those international movies that have like a bit of nudity and all this kind of stuff in them. He used to come out like in the middle of the night, really young, and Dad would quickly change the channel. So funny. Looking back on that now.
Is that a movie or is that Rhonda?
That's Rhonda, dude.
Yeah, she was badass.
Yep, she was.
Funny ass.
And then the other night, it's
she was in Playboy.
Gilbert Gottfried, and you're like,
yeah, that's right, Blake. SBS Friday nights was all we needed in Oz.
What is that?
That was one of the scenes where it's one of the
what's SBS?
SBS is like the world channel. It like gives you all the different world movies and things like that, and some of them can be a bit raunchy. You know, they're all in subtitles and
yeah. I love me some Rhonda Shear, man.
Yep,
that was definitely like to stay up late for that one.
So there was this one movie that they showed, and you can even go to IMDb. It was called America. Something America, but they had KKK instead of a C, and it was about this right-wing militia, and they just wanted to kill everyone, and they just go into these towns and they're just taking people out, and then like the people had to fight back, and then you know girls' tops are getting ripped off. You know, it was just crazy. What the hell was it? America's. I can't remember.
I know what you're talking about.
But if you can ever like find it, I highly recommend it because it was just so off the wall. Fortress of America, that's what it was, but with KKK instead of a C. Yeah, that was the name.
There
of
it
the
is. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Oh man.
On the poll, what did you guys rank Man of Steel?
A. Did you see my tweet today?
Oh my god!
I gave it a B.
So my tweet today,
it doesn't pass with flying colors for me, that movie.
Yeah, I remember Emmanuel, but I gave it a 7.5 for all media. Out of all the things I like, Sex Before 7, I gave it a 7.5. For superhero movies, I gave it a 9 out of 10.
What was
for
this
Superman for Man of Steel?
Man of Steel.
And then for Superman movies, I gave it a 9.5 out of 10 because it's almost perfect for a Superman movie, in my opinion.
It is.
Well, if
like
I'm
I said, I
ranking-
wasn't bored ever.
If I'm ranking it from A to F, it loses a couple. It loses that one sort of step down for me because there's a couple of moments where I'm like, you know, there could have been a better way to do that. I think.
Like what?
Especially with the dad.
I know what he's going to bring up. I knew he was going to bring it up. Yeah,
dad
everybody
dying
does.
thing.
That's everybody's biggest problem.
It's not the fact that he allows his father to die or anything like that. I'm cool with that. The bit that doesn't really make sense to me is running back for the dog. Like Clark even says, "I'll get him," and his dad's like, "No, I'll get." Like he knows that his son is superhuman. Like, yeah, okay, you go and get the dog.
No, but he didn't want other people to see. That was the whole point.
Yeah, that was the biggest problem.
No. I'm saying when they're escaping and the dad goes back for the dog, Clark goes, "I'll get him," and he goes, "No, I'll go and get him. You stay here and look after."
Well,
your mother."
that's what I'm saying though. I think he thought that if he had to use his powers, people would have seen.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think.
And there was like 60 people under the overpass too.
No, I don't. Sorry, that's where I disagree.
I would die going back for my dogs.
With the second bit, with the second bit where he's got Jonathan Kent's got the broken leg because the car's landed on the other car, and he stops him. That yes, he would give away his powers, but just to go back for the dog in that first moment. I mean, in a writing thing, it doesn't really add up. Jonathan knows that his son is superhuman, so go back for the dog. Yeah, you go back. I'll stay with your mother, and we'll get under the bridge and stay safe.
Okay, I will say this though. Okay, but Jonathan Kent went to get the dog. He got stuck in the car, right?
Yep.
What if that happened to Clark?
So if that was Clark and his leg got crushed in the same way. Well, he doesn't need to fly off to get out. He would literally be able to rip his leg out without anyone seeing, without having a broken leg. Nobody's really been able to see exactly what's going on inside
30
the car.
seconds from the tornado hitting when Jonathan Kent gets out of the car. So that he's no way he would have made it back.
All I'm saying is if you swap... I'm not trying to destroy the movie.
I know. We were just trying to give our side of it.
In a writing context, right... Jonathan Kent knows that his son is superhuman, right? So why, when Clark goes to his mum goes, what's the dog's name? She says the dog's name, and Clark's like, "I'll go get him," and Jonathan's like, "No, you stay with your mother. I'll go get him." That doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't add up to me.
But that's how it happened. But the thing
that I want to point out is that, yes, with the heart attack scene in the Reeves Superman. That's a better way to show that Superman can't save everyone.
Yes, but
father in that moment.
That moment was to show that he would do anything to stop his son from using his powers in front of people, even sacrificing himself.
Yeah,
a heart attack wouldn't have done that. Wouldn't have shown that.
I'm just saying, in that initial moment, if you swap Jonathan Kent with Clark Kent to go and get the dog. Jonathan doesn't die, and
Clark shows his powers.
But Jonathan can't read the future.
Clark gets back with the dog without using his powers.
Doubt it.
But he can't read the future. He didn't know that. What if a car landed on Clark?
Exactly.
Is he going to pretend?
That's what he's saying.
Yeah. Is he going to pretend that
okay,
he's dead for the rest of his life?
All I'm saying is have the exact same circumstances, but swap the characters. So, okay, yes, the car lands on Jonathan's leg, breaking his leg, right? But put Clark in that instance, to get his leg out from that, he doesn't need to do much, and it's not going to do any damage to him, right?
Yep.
It's like he can still get out of there without showing his powers.
Yeah, but that's how it happened. But Jonathan didn't know it would happen that way.
Exactly.
The future is what he's saying.
But... Again, I'm sorry. It loses a point there because of it's sort of like the story or it's sacrificed to write it the way that it needs to happen.
They were standing there staring out at what was happening though. There's a ton of them there already. I understand what Tim's saying. Tim is saying that yes, Jonathan went back and got his leg caught. But he didn't know that was going to happen. He didn't know what was going to happen. He didn't know if a car would have fallen on Clark.
Right.
Everybody standing at the bridge already waiting there would have seen Clark get out from that or run, get there really quickly and be like, he'd already exposed himself multiple times as a child. People were already suspicious about it. His dad, the whole point was his dad wanted to do anything he could to keep him from being discovered because he didn't think the world was ready for what he could do. That was the whole point of it. Even Clark says it right after that scene's done. He's talking to Lois in the cemetery. My dad said that the world was not ready for me to, reveal myself.
Yep.
And he's right. He was right. And then, shut up, Senate.
But there's no way that, just as we didn't know that Jonathan was going to get trapped by a car, we don't know that Superman or that Clark is going to show his powers in the same.
Can we agree one thing, guys? When he got back to the overpass, Luke Skywalker should have been there and taken his hood down.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
After the
I had to lighten the mood a little bit.
after the tornado passes, Luke was standing there.
Yeah, he's right there, and he takes his hood down, and Grogu runs out of the car.
Clark was standing there screaming at the death of his father. Luke's like, "It's okay, kid. I'll make it right."
Look at my shitty CGI face, guys. Look at my CGI face.
Yeah, look at my Adam.
I get the criticism. I do understand it. I do.
I'm just saying the heart attack aspect of the Reeves movies is a better way to show Clark that he can't save everyone, no matter how powerful he is.
They were trying to point out
fucking wrong.
Greg was going to.
No,
you're wrong.
No.
He's not even dead. If fucking Palpatine can survive a double explosion, then fucking Jonathan Kent is still alive. We didn't see him land. Right?
That's true.
We did not see him land. He could have soft landed somewhere. Fucker's alive. And just in
Luke Skywalker came in and used the Force and guided him down.
That's all I have to say.
He's a villain for Man of Steel too.
Thank you, Greg. I love you. Oh my god. I love Greg's takes. It's great. He's right, though. He's right. Why didn't you show him flying through like Palpatine did? And through space.
I'm just saying the lesson is learned, and yes, it's written fine. It's done well enough, right? But I feel like, and I see why people go, okay, I understand where it's all coming from, but is that really what? Anyway, I don't know.
What else? You said there were a few things. What's another thing?
I'm gonna piss real quick.
Did I say there was a few things? I think it's really just mainly that part of it.
Okay.
It just it's just a bit of convenient writing for the narrative to go the way that they want it to go, and I just that's where I'm coming from with it. It's a good movie. I like it. I think it's a really good movie, but I don't know. It's just not an A for me because it just seems like there are I keep saying a few. It's more or less that. It's more or less that. It just seems that there's that writing convenience for plot to go the way that they want it to go, and yes, technically Clark could have saved his father, and yes, people would have seen it and all of this kind of thing, but he did it as a kid. And I understand that he's trying to teach him the lesson that, no, you can't just do this in front of people or else they'll be shocked. But, this is his dad. He could have technically saved his father in that moment. And it's just writing convenience to get there with that moment with going back to get the dog. Anyway. Let's talk about Star Wars.
Yeah, I found it really interesting that if you compare Zod in this movie to the one from the
Reeves stuff,
it was just like a mustache twirling, version of the character.
This Zod is way better than.
Oh man, he has motivations and they're not good motivations, but he has motivations and he thinks he's right. The other one was we're just going to rule Earth. Bow to me, President. And it was I think, what's his name? Gosh darn.
Terrence Stamp.
Yeah, I think he did a great job, as he
Me
always
too.
does.
Absolutely.
But that character was just a mustache twirling, almost literally villain,
Well, see, that's the thing that I say about the Reeves movies is that they're for their time, they were done. They were well done. I enjoyed them. But there's so many plot points now and so many things that if they were to put that to film now, it just wouldn't stand up as a really good story or a strong story. I mean, we talked about the reversing the Earth. I think we've talked about multiple times. Like
seriously, one of my favorite moments of our show ever.
That in suspension of disbelief. Like as a kid, your imagination can allow anything to happen, right? But as you become older and you start watching these movies more and more as an adult, you need that suspension of disbelief, and you start to lose things like that in those aspects of those movies. So, you know, I love the way that they do it in this in regards to the fact that Zod has trouble in the Earth's atmosphere because of, like, you know, all this input coming in, all these noises, all these things, and it's really fucking up, you know, and that just goes. It adds another element to the fact of why Superman is, like his kryptonite is kryptonite. You know what I mean?
Understandable.
Yeah, so I like that aspect of this as well. It really adds that. Whereas you didn't have that in the other one. It's like you're saying, he literally flies in on Earth. He's not having any problems at all. And, you know,
I'm here, guys.
Yeah.
You're
So
right
again,
about that,
there's so many aspects of those Reeve movies that wouldn't stand up if they were to translate that to film now. And that's where, like, this stuff is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, and, you know, in the original one, they kind of know how to use their powers and stuff. I think it shows them practicing a little bit, but
they used her though to get him to do what they wanted. So that was the goal. That was the plan there.
Sorry guys, I gotta get some food in me. I'm starving.
Do it.
You just ate a pot pie.
I will find him.
I know. I'm still hungry.
Yeah,
I had
ketchup.
I swear, man, I should have taken a picture of these steaks. They must have been. I couldn't eat the whole thing. They were about 1.5 inches thick. Delicious.
Greg says, absolutely agree on Zod. Way better motivation than Man of Steel. Man of Steel Zod thought he was the hero. Donner Zod was just an a-hole, and he knew it. Yep, that's right. I love how they portrayed Zod as thinking that's how a good villain is written. They're the ones who think they're the good guys. They think they're doing right by everything. And I love Michael Shannon was so fucking good.
I was about to say, we talk about, like, the motivations of villains. Like, we talk about Thanos in Infinity War. And, you know, his motivations, everybody loves him as a villain. He's really, really good. Everything.
Because he looks at himself as the good guy.
I see that in Zod. Like, the way it's acted, the way it's actually portrayed, everything. It's actually really, really good. And the motivations are all there. The reasons why he wants to do what he's doing is all there. And it's all there from the beginning. Like that opening scene that, you know, he kills Jor-El and all of that stuff that happens at the beginning really helps lead into his motivations for changing Earth, terraforming Earth, however you want to say it. All of that stuff, really good. Hey Angela
Straven, what's up? How you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by. I loved the Kryptonian sequence in the beginning, the Krypton sequence. Mm-hmm. Tim, you pulled up that Superman comic the other day, and you said you could tell there was, like, he pulled some stuff from that.
Oh yeah.
He pulled from a lot of Superman stories. Like, there's some specific lines in Man of Steel that come from specific stories where he pulled from.
Well, and look, you know, if that civilization had been around, you know, at that level for 100,000 years, then their technology would be at least as weird as it was. You know, instead of view screens, they have this weird, like, what do you even call that? Like it's a 3D,
like liquidy metal kind of. Like,
So you know. 100,000 years, they'd be at least that advanced. So I like that they tried to make it look not just like, oh, it's in the future. It could be 200 years from now. No, it's these motherfuckers have been like traveling in space for 100,000 years. And I think that was a way to make it look like they really had been out there that long.
Jor-El had military experience as well, too, though. He did.
Yeah, but see, in the moment where...
it's also the fact that Zod doesn't want to kill him.
Yeah, no, but when Zod does kill him, it's like Jor-El's not even because he's watching the ship take off.
They're all like distracted.
For Krypton.
Mm-hmm.
leave, and that then just Zod.
Jor-El had some military training as well, but like Zod did not want to kill Jor-El. He did not want to do that. I mean, he said he would do it again, yes, but he also regretted it every second.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is a great sequence. And Jor-El, that was perfect casting. Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely perfect. Great job on casting the whole movie. Yes, at a certain point. But before that, they were not. And Jor-El, I believe, had some military training. But like I said, Zod did not want to kill him. He was trying to stop him. He had the codex with that. He didn't want to kill him. He did not. They were friends before that. Jor-El knew he was a dead man either way. If Zod didn't kill him, the planet would have. So all he cared about was Kal-El escaping. That's correct, yes. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, thanks for making him on the thumbnail. Because probably my favorite, probably my favorite non-Star Wars, movie is Master and Commander. So
that is a fantastic movie.
I'm telling you, I've read 4 of the books. There are 21 of them, and it's really heavy reading because the author writes it in the English of the time. So you even not just the dialogue, but the narrative. So you really have to. It's hard to read, but it's very good stories. And I'm pissed that they never did a sequel.
It's because we got we got a really good story arc for Jor-El in the beginning. And then even more, we get a lot more Jor-El. We really do. Just if you want that, Jack of all casuals, anybody wants that, support the Snyder Cut. Support it. Support it.
The funny thing is,
don't let JJ have it.
I actually like the way that they do like Jor-El and telling the story of like even what's his name, Clark finding out, you know when he puts the thing in. I don't know exactly how it all works, but and he sees his dad and all of this kind of stuff, the explanation, as opposed to the Reeves stuff, don't get me wrong, it is good and everything, but those crystals and all of that, jargon. I don't know. I kind of like this.
I do too. He says Marlon Brando's best for me, better speech. I get that, Simone, but I still think that Jor-El's speeches were better. He has multiple great sequences where he explains to Clark what he should do. They'll race behind you, they'll stumble, they'll fall, but in time they'll join you in the sun. Whenever Lois Lane's in the pod going down to Earth, and he's like, "You can save them, Cal. You can save all of them." He's talking about, being the bridge between two peoples that you were meant to be. You weren't meant to just come to Earth and start over with Krypton. You're supposed to know what it is, become human first, and then find out who you are, and then be that bridge. That's, yeah. I thought he was great. I thought he was great. A 78 Superman, I don't know. Like, Reeves was good. I thought Reeves is good in the role.
Yeah.
He's very iconic. He
was
looks
able
great.
to play he was able to play a very, very good Superman as well as a very, very, very good Clark.
Yeah.
And he was able to hide his Superman in his Clark. It was really, really good. That I will give him that. That's where I sort of, with Henry Cavill, I don't think he can hide Superman in Clark as well as Christopher Reeves could. It's not to say that it's not good. I'm just saying I think Reeves did it so well where you could see the difference. You could see Clark, you could really see Superman, but you really couldn't see the crossover there. It was really
There was a lot. This was a lot more of an introduction into both characters. Clark in Man of Steel is finding his way in life, trying to escape. He's not Clark Kent. Most of the movie, he is Joe, whatever alias he goes by, and wherever he is, but he still can't stop saving people. That's who he is. But yeah, he doesn't. We don't really see him as much as Clark until the end, and then more in BVS. Ultimate. I mean, I understand what Blake's saying, but I mean, this shit was pulled from a lot of the comic stuff, man. It really was. A lot of that stuff was pulled from the comics. The designs, that they did were from a lot of different comic stories. It wasn't just they just didn't pick random designs. They really kind of pulled from different stories, but they did make it their own as well.
But that's the one thing now in Hollywood is there is a lot of inspiration that comes from a lot of previous things. And I think people do. Some people see the connections between them. Some people don't. But I don't know. I feel it. I don't know. I see the connection there, but I feel like there's nothing wrong with inspiring it. But you know, the best way to tell if it's good is if they can hide it well. If when you're watching it, you're not thinking, "Oh, this is Avatar," right?
Yeah.
Or I'm trying to think of a more recent.
It didn't look like Avatar to me.
Yeah.
Avatar looked like shit. This did not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I hate Avatar so much. I really do.
Me too.
It's trash. Dark Shadow Logan says Reeves with the best. Cavill, I think, could do good at both. He's given a good real Superman story. Wait till March 18th. Wait till March 18th, and then you will change your tone.
I'm just saying he doesn't hide Superman in Clark as well. Like when I see him as Clark, I can still see Superman. So it's hard for. Like, come on,
Same
like,
with Reeves,
all
though.
these people that are around him, surely you can see through the glasses on that person and see that it's actually Superman. Whereas Reeves, he almost had like different hair, you know.
He's still big. You can tell he's like a big dude.
There was a big difference.
The whole glasses to change Clark to Superman kind of thing is one of those things that no matter what iteration you do, I don't think it's just one of those things that's they pull it from the classic stuff and it continues to come from that classic era. But it's people's perceptions as well.
Like even the guy in Superman
People perceive that.
Who's the guy who did Superman Returns?
Brandon Routh.
Yeah,
he did a horrible job of Clark and Superman.
He looked good in the role. He really did. They knew what they were doing when they cast.
That's why he cast.
But that's exactly why he was cast.
Yeah, but I'm just going
because it's a continuation.
I'm just going on the point of being able to hide himself within these
absolutely
two
agree with you. Yeah.
Things like that was horrible.
He was really, really tall.
Mm.
He was like Steppenwolf. Wow, he is tall. Damn it, that line. That fucking line, dude. Jesus. But no, Cavill is more Clark and Clark-ish in BVS, like quite a bit. You see a lot more Clark, especially in the Ultimate Edition. You see Clark doing his thing and being more of a reporter. But he's still, it's perception. You perceive Superman as this ultimate being, not some dude next to you at your Daily Planet office with glasses on. Now it doesn't matter if he kind of looks like him. You perceive in your mind what you see as Superman. Because think about how many times people get actually like a straight-on glimpse at Superman when he's doing stuff. Like, think about that too for a second. You're not Lois Lane. You don't get the close-up stuff with him. You're not General Swanwick. You're not the Army. You don't see him up close like that. You know, not everyday stuff. So seeing him, it's all perception. That's what it is. You perceive that as like this godlike being. You don't see it as the person next to you. You would never think that. Like, hey, that dude over there kind of looks like Superman. They did kind of hint at that a little bit in Superman Returns. I did like that part where they're like, hey, that kind of looks like you kind of look like him a little bit, you know. And they're like, oh no, it's Clark. There's no way, because you know you're thinking Superman. He's a godlike being. It's all, like I said, it's all perception. I agree. That's why I'm trying to make this point is that you see Superman, he's a godlike being. You don't ever see like that, like straight on like photo shoot of Superman. It's always, you know.
Hey,
yeah.
Didn't John Byrne do something where he's using like psionic powers to make people think he like to warp his appearance?
Yeah, I think so.
I think he might have.
But did my point make sense though? A little bit to you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. You perceive what you see, and yeah,
it's like butt comic books. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those things that you kind of have to, yeah.
But I think, like again, going back to the Christopher Reeves one, you would never look at Christopher Reeves as Clark and go, "Hey, you look like you could. You kind of look familiar to Superman." No one would have sort of said that. Whereas, like, that's what I'm saying is like hiding Superman within Clark was done, I reckon, the best with Christopher Reeves as Superman and Clark.
I do like Timon's comment here. Geek, let's not forget, Reeves worked out a lot for the role in the 70s, while Sparkle Pants didn't for Batman.
That's true.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with that.
I wasn't there an interview with Matt Reeves where he came out and said, no. He's going to be in shape. Don't worry. Don't freak out. I know he's an idiot. He blew up his own microwave because he thought it was an oven because it said microwave oven. So he decided to put metal in there. What a fucking idiot. That whole article was great, though. That the writer was like, hey, you know you can't put metal in a microwave, right? He's like, well, it says oven on it. It says microwave oven. I can do that. Like, don't do it. And he did it anyway. He still did.
He's like Ryan from The Office, like burning his cheese pita, you know.
Ryan started the fire.
Fire guy.
Rhino. Speaking of that, Rhino, where are you on The Office right now? Where are
I
you?
actually haven't watched any more since we talked last.
Ryan Kinnell would
continuing.
Might play bitch slap if he was here.
Yeah.
I will say just Jack Oil Casuals, give him a chance though for sure. Like, I mean, just give him a chance. Just see what he does. Look at the backlash at Ben Affleck's casting. Look at the backlash at Heath Ledger's casting. I mean, wow, that was bad.
Well, the Affleck one, he wasn't done any favors by George Clooney, because that's probably the first thing everyone thought of. Like, oh no,
Agreed.
They're bringing in this big mainstream guy.
I thought Daredevil too, though.
Oh yeah.
Which by the director's cut is actually way better.
Huh.
I didn't hate it at all.
I never saw it.
I actually liked it. Yeah. World's stupidest detective. They're like, hey guys, or hey Batman, this crime needs to be solved. He's like, I'm gonna heat my soup up in the microwave. They're like, dude, that's got a metal ring on it. He's like, I don't care. It says oven on it. It says microwave oven. They're like, hey, but Batman, don't put your soup in the microwave. Yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah. I love how Senate changed his fucking name in his avatar. That's great. Senate's gonna hurt you really, really bad. And he's got his profile picture of Batfleck and Joker. It's the Hot Toys version. Somebody did a really good job with the photo shoots on that. Yeah. That's why I put them back here right now. Yeah. There you go. Pattinson's a good actor. It just everybody when the casting choice came out was like, oh my god, Twilight guy's Batman. That's all it was. It's the same thing. You're right with that, Tim. With Ben Affleck, it wasn't done any favors. It was the same thing. Yeah. But then you look at like The Dark Knight and Batman Begins. In Batman Begins, Bale went from the machinist to Batman Begins and put on a lot of bulk muscle, like a lot.
Yes.
And then Dark Knight, he was skinnier. He didn't keep it. And then Dark Knight Rises, he was even skinnier, and he looked like shit. I mean, remember the scene in the mansion where he's in his like got a cave.
You know what I rewatched the other day that had Christian Bale in it?
Yeah.
That I thought like this is a really underrated movie.
What's up?
What's that?
Shaft.
The one with Samuel L. Jackson?
Yeah.
I never saw it.
That's
it's got Christian Bale in it, and he's like the bad guy, and yeah, it's good. It's actually a good movie.
It is. We were picking some movies the other night, and we were trying to find like a thriller with twists and turns. My wife loves that kind of stuff, and we picked Gone Baby Gone. Watch that, and the next one on our list is The Prestige because she's never seen The Prestige. And I'm like, oh, you've never seen that? We're watching that next because that is a really good Affleck or not Affleck, sorry, but Nolan film with
it's
Bale. And Hugh
Bale.
Jackman.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Great fucking movie. Great movie. Shaft 2 is good, Timon says. I've been wanting to see it, and I was told the same thing. But the thing is funny. It's funny because, like the woke press did not say a thing about it at all. They ignored it completely. But I've heard great things about it. Great things.
Have they done have you guys seen that World of Warcraft movie? Did they ever do a sequel to that?
No.
What?
Did you like it, Rhino?
I didn't mind it.
So did I. Absolutely.
I didn't mind it. World of Warcraft. There was another movie.
Did you read this comment? I recommended Greg. You can watch it. It's good. It's good.
Oh, you know what? Great movie that just popped into my head all of a sudden was Boondock Saints. That's like one of my all-time favorite movies. That's not what I was thinking of. Assassin's Creed. Did they ever do a sequel to Assassin's Creed?
No.
The one with is it Fassbender? No.
Yes, Fassbender.
It is Fassbender. Yeah.
I didn't see that.
I didn't. As a Assassin's Creed fan, I actually didn't really like it.
Okay. I've heard that from a lot of Assassin's Creed fans.
Yeah.
But I will agree with you that I like the World of Warcraft movie quite a bit.
Yeah, I actually really enjoyed that movie.
Yes, I did. I thought it was really fun. Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised that they actually haven't, because they've left a lot open at the end of that movie.
They did. I know. I can't remember the director who did that movie. He was everybody, whenever he got the job, he was like, oh my God, he's going to do so good at this movie. It's going to be so good.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed.
The director was, I can't remember the name of the director.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed, I think sucked. Yeah, I know.
I have
so many fucking movies. Oh,
World of Warcraft on 4K right now. Looks fucking awesome.
You know what's coming out in October?
That's so funny from the Senate. So what's my favorite Assassin's Creed game and why is it Black Flag? Well, yes, it is Black Flag. It's because it is the best one. The world isn't too big. From what I remember, it was actually the one that one of the ones that I was actually able to finish. Like, I've still haven't finished Odyssey and Origins. I got them both here. I haven't finished either of them. And you could swap, I think in that one, Black Flag, you could swap between your sister and you, or the male and female characters in amongst the game.
You
didn't have to pick one or the other, but you had to do certain missions with certain characters as well. Yeah.
I haven't played Assassin's Creed since Assassin's Creed 2.
Assassin's Creed 2.
I liked it.
And the spin-offs? What are you saying there, Blake? Like, is there Assassin's Creed 2? Oh, you're talking about games.
Yes.
Sorry, my bad. Yeah.
Is Assassin's Creed 2 the one in Italy?
Fuck.
That was... You're not allowed to say negative stuff. Sorry, Daniel. Oh yes, Ezio. Ezio. That's that too. Ezio. It is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
That game is fucking amazing, dude. Holy shit.
I will say Origins.
Just fucking with you, Daniel. I'm sorry.
Origins was really good. That was the one in Egypt. I actually was really enjoying that, and then I just sort of fell off it. I didn't even finish it. I just stopped playing it. And then Odyssey came out, and that's in Greece. And that map is just way too big.
Oh, Odyssey?
Yeah. It's great. It's a lot of fun to play, but the map is fucking massive.
Hey, Greg, I'd hate to see how they design Kerrigan in a StarCraft movie, though. Kind of like they do She-Hulk and everything else.
Daniel, I was just fucking with you, dude. Do not apologize for that, please. You've done way too much already, buddy.
Did you play StarCraft?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No. I just know what Kerrigan looks like. And they would not, you know how movies are now, they would not put her in there like that. But yeah, in October, when I was on that G.I. Joe podcast a couple of weeks ago, we started wondering about the movie, and we looked it up. It's coming out in October. It's done. It's been done. The reason it hasn't come out yet is COVID. So October is coming out.
Senate says big map is good, but yes, I understand having a decent sized map, but this thing is just way too big. It's too much, and I can't get through it.
He says their story would translate the film really well, though. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, G.I. Joe Snake Eyes Origins. Hopefully it's not like Wolverine Origins. So
got the word origins in it. I'm fucking terrified.
Yeah.
I'm fucking terrified.
And if it's successful, which it probably won't be, but if it is, like, who's the next character in G.I. Joe that they're going to do an origin of? Like, I can't imagine.
Oh, dude, Jeremy be pissed as fuck. They fuck up Snake Eyes.
Well, they already have. They've
they did multiple
him.
Times. Yeah.
They've race swapped him. He's Asian in the movie. He's white in the comics and stuff. So, yeah, whatever.
I wanted to share this because somebody in the chat mentioned this, and man, it makes me fucking cringe hardcore, dude. Like,
Okay.
I mean,
make a cringe face for us once.
Okay. I don't like Tom Holland. I've made that clear multiple times. He was announced as Nathan Drake, and I'm like, wait, this dude can't be Nathan Drake. There's no way. And then they're like, here's an image of Tom Holland as Nathan Drake, so you guys are excited for this, right? And then they release this image, and you're like, is that Nathan Drake's, like, kid? Or is, like, his 10-year-old son? Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that? That's not Nathan Drake, dude. I'm sorry. No. Should have been Nathan Fillion. That's who it should have been. Sorry.
Yeah, someone 3 times his age.
This is just, it's not right, man. I just don't know. I played the first 3, and they were amazing games. Amazing games. That's one of the reasons I actually switched to PlayStation was God of War and Uncharted. So, and it's worth it. Yeah, God of War is great. But yeah, he does, Trey. He does. It doesn't look right to me. Does he look like he's old enough to be Nathan Drake? No. Sorry, I just don't like him. Isn't Daisy Ridley in the fucking movie too?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that shit.
Even fucking worse.
And here's the problem with her. It's like, I know she's a fine person and all that, and it's not her fault what happened, but that's all you think of. That's all you think of is Ray. Sorry, but you're typecast forever, girl.
Absolutely.
Are there kids yelling something?
Yeah, they're outside somewhere.
Get off my lawn!
It's under control right now.
Like the big, I don't know. Some people have probably seen the photos, but I got this lake thing out the front of my house, and there's just people walking around. There's always kids and stuff running around playing games, and I don't know, screaming. My food should be here soon. I'm fucking starving.
Rage at him. Say, shut up, you fuckers.
Shut up!
Get off my lawn. Yeah,
fuck off, bastards.
Senate says, who would you cast as Kratos?
Luke Skywalker.
Raise your hand if you're shocked that Rhino said that.
Who's Kratos?
And I'm not having a shot for that. I'm sorry.
God of War.
I'm done.
Oh, okay.
What?
Yeah.
How? No. Food's already done. Shut up. No.
They hear the kids.
Oh my god.
The kids.
Go tell them about hyperspace. They're going to just cry around to mommy. Mommy! Old man yelled at me about hyperspace.
Tracking fobs.
Yeah, I would be fine with that too. Yeah, I would be fine with that too. Yeah, I'd be fine with that as well. Telling the kids that they're Yahtzees. Open the window and scream at Rhino, dude.
Nuts! Get those Nazis off my lawn!
Little white shits.
They're noise Nazis.
Fucking white supremacists.
Americans.
That's gonna be
fucking Americans.
Fucking Americans.
That is going to be much harder, Daniel. Much harder. They're going to try and try and try and try, but it'll be much harder. So,
yeah, and then we'll wind up with Chris Pratt and Gina Carano in a sex scene together. So, which I think I'd like to see.
I'm okay with that. I'm cool with that. I'll allow it. Yeah. Bet those kids think Ahsoka's lightsabers are yellow, Rhino.
Oh.
Good God, man. Oh, that's a good casting too. Greg said, I bet those kids think Ahsoka's lightsabers are yellow, Rhino. Nolan North.
What color is Ahsoka's lightsabers?
Throw rocks at him.
They're blue, Mr. Rhino. What? They're not fucking blue. They're green.
It's funny when I actually searched Nolan North, it comes up as why wasn't Nolan North cast as fucking Nathan Drake? Wow. That's yeah.
Ask those kids like how do you
Is China asshole?
ask those kids how do you take over Mandalore? Like, can you just accept the Darksaber? And see what they say.
By the way, Rhino, that video was fucking fantastic. So
yeah,
just saying, it was really, really fucking good. I'm so excited for your like lore videos for Mandalorian, your Disney Star Wars continuity series for Mandalorian. It's gonna be great. So excited.
Yeah.
Awesome.
They'll be out soon.
I'm
They'll be
excited,
starting soon anyway. It's just getting all the clips together. I actually want to try. I'm sure there's a site or something out there where you can literally put in keywords and it'll just show you all these different clips from all these different movies using those, using that phrase or something.
Jim,
you know, there's got to be something out there that's easier to find clips for things.
Did you just say Jim like Kevin says Jim?
Jim.
Yeah.
No, but he was also on a lot of people's fan casting list for Nathan Drake as well. So, you know, he was almost Captain America.
Yeah.
Jim from The Office was this close being Captain America. It's called Pornhub, Rhino. This is Blake. Heaps of clips.
It's not what I need.
He said clips.
Well, it's what you need. It's not what you want.
Clips.
I understand.
He said clips with a P.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm Trey. I'm with you on that. It's not.
I don't like the Clone Wars, so it's really not cool for me.
See, me and Rhino I like the Clone Wars. I mean, you take out season 7, even the shit part of it, it's still better.
I'm gonna do a Clone Wars like series on why I don't like it.
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed the Clone Wars. I will say, like, the more and more that I start to see Dave Filoni and this sort of thing, like, it doesn't change the fact that I enjoyed it. But one thing that the EU has actually done is made me enjoy some of these animated things less.
Yeah, that's the main reason I don't like it.
Because, like, I had nothing to compare it to when I'd first seen it. So it was actually like, yeah, this is cool. This is good. This is telling the story. This is, I mean, again, I've mentioned it before. My favorite part of the Clone Wars are the clones. My favorite story.
Yeah, that's
Clone Wars are the clones.
I take that. Yeah, they're
humanizing those characters, but yeah.
But like, you know, what they did to Darth Maul and what they did to Asajj Ventress, and I just think Ahsoka is the biggest contrived character that just it's impossible that she even exists. I don't know.
I disagree with that to the point where, yes, if she had have died when she was supposed to have died, like Order 66, I think she was a fine character. Yeah. There were moments of overpoweredness, but there was also moments where you see Anakin being able to leap from one spot all the way down there.
That's animation versus real life.
And then you kind of put that in contrast with, you know, I have the high ground.
Well,
but realistically, you should have been able to make that jump. But it's, and we've talked about that. I understand, but I don't know.
I just think if you look at Revenge of the Sith, like there were multiple instances where she would have come up. Then they made it worse with the Disney season 7. You know, they made it even worse. There's no way she wouldn't have come up. You could explain it away, but yeah, just the fact that she exists just seems really, it strains credulity for sure. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Just don't like the show. I like the original Clone Wars that they did from like 2003 until right before Revenge of the Sith books and comics and stuff like that. Really, really good dark stories.
Yeah.
I guess it's one of those pick your flavor type things.
See, the thing is with the Clone Wars is, and one thing that I do agree with is, even though there are books and that out there, until George Lucas sort of puts it to screen or whatever, you can say that he can alter what he wants to sort of alter within that and make that canon, sort of overrides, you know. And he was the one that was okay with bringing Ahsoka in, having Anakin have a Padawan, all of that kind of thing. So, you know, the creator did want to tell this story this way. You know, yeah. It's just, I don't know. I hate Star Wars at the moment.
Yeah, I know. I just, yeah, like I said earlier in the first hour, I'm just done. That's the thing about the Gina Carano thing. That's why I'm not outraged over it, because I think it's the greatest thing to ever happen to her. You know, to get out of that toxic shithole. And I didn't like the character, so it's not a big loss for me. You know, whatever. I mean, good for her. She got out of there, and now she's gonna make movies with. There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house.
I just, again, like I said earlier, I hate the hypocrisy of it. One side's allowed to say whatever they fucking want and use the Holocaust or whatever. And the other side, I mean, again, she didn't even go as far as what those other people were saying. So, I don't know.
Lethal Lightning's in the house.
Yes, with that $5 super chat. He says, sorry, fellas, I can't make it. Just too much going on today. Rhino is relapsing, I see. Thank you, Lethal, for that $5 super chat, man. I do appreciate it, and I appreciate you and what you've done for me the last couple days. Thank you very much. And I hope to see you on the Snyder Cut trailer reaction tomorrow. Yeah, that'd be great. But thank you, Lethal. Thanks, man. But yeah, I think it's best for her to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, it's
there's no way. Yeah. Wet ass P word. That's right. I can never hear that fucking song without thinking Ben Shapiro.
I never heard that song in my life until I watched the full Aussie. Yeah, I don't listen to the radio or anything like that. I have Pandora stations that I listen to, and that's about it. So,
hold on, I got to pull this up from Runner, dude. Runner made something funny. Yeah, I got to pull this. I just saw it, Runner. I just saw it. I gotta make sure share audio here. God, why is it, we used to in the StreamYards you could like add something to the stream, like share it, and it would automatically do it if you were the host. Not anymore. Cooper says this is fun to make. You guys ready for this?
Yeah.
I will find him.
That's really Thank you, Runner.
That was your voice.
Thank you, Runner. That was badass. I gotta hear it. I gotta see that again.
I will find him.
Oh, I gotta download that to use it as a clip for sure. That's fantastic, Runner. Thank you, dude. Thank you, man. That is awesome. That is fantastic. I'm gonna have to retweet the shit out of that one. That's good. That's good.
Very good.
Very good.
Yes. Come on, food. Hurry up.
What'd you
order,
right
cooking? Another pie?
No. I should have made, because I got lamb that I've just taken out of the freezer, so I do need to cook it. But I ended up getting like a lamb chicken kebab, but it's like you get basically chips. It's called a HSP. You get chips, cheese, like fries, cheese,
I know
lamb,
what you meant. Yeah.
chicken, and garlic sauce.
Is that like a Greek restaurant or?
It's yeah.
Yeah, because we have a couple of Greek restaurants here where I live, and they have something like that platter you just described. So
really good, and then you can put like some tomato sauce or some barbecue sauce with it as well. And oh man, it's It's making my mouth water now.
Yeah, they have the chicken or pork sticks, this like lime rice, and what's that bread called? Like tzatziki or whatever.
Turkish bread.
Huh?
We got Turkish bread here.
What's it look like? Is it round?
Sort of a roundish kind of oval sort of roll sort of thing, and it's thick bread.
Mm-hmm. Greek food's good.
I know it's such a wog. I swear these Americans have no idea what a wog is.
No.
It's an insulting way of saying, well, it stands for Western Oriental Gentleman, and it basically is like a
racist.
Like basically I came over on a boat, like I'm a, you know.
Wow. Soul assassin.
Hungry.
Hey kids, want some candy?
Yeah.
Come in here. I won't tell you.
Oh,
man. That's really dark.
Yeah, it is.
Come on. 2 minutes.
No.
I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
Man. Oh, I hate Josh Gad so much.
Oh man, what a
Piece
freaking weirdo, dude.
Yep.
Weirdo scumbag.
Yep.
He looks like the characters he voices too.
He really does.
Is that an Australian version of a Uyghur? No, not really.
Oh, who said that?
Jesus.
The Senate.
Senate. I was expecting someone to say that. What if MC brought Brandon's no?
So
that was
Greek,
bad.
A Greek, an Italian, Maltese, like those sorts of cultures would be considered a wog.
Okay.
Okay.
Aight.
You better not call me that. No, I'm not joking. I don't fucking care. My food is here. I'll be right back.
Alrighty. Well, I think we're going to wrap it up anyway. So.
Yeah.
So when you now on Twitter, when you like type out hashtag Zack Snyder's Justice League, you get a little Justice League emoji right next to the name. There you go.
Wonder who's responsible for that.
I don't know. Probably
definitely
Zack.
not WB.
I'm gonna guess it's probably Zack, dude.
Have you guys seen this picture of Gina wearing like this? I don't know what it is. It almost looks like a robe.
Share, please.
Oh, okay. Let me make sure there's nothing on my screen here.
Don't forget, if you become a member, you can do this too.
But it is a picture that I find to be excellent.
Oh, man. Yeah.
I want to see the whole shot.
Does she have a coat and that's it?
I think it's... I don't know what that is. It's almost like one of those... I don't know what you call that. Like one of those... But the button... There's no more buttons. It's got to be a robe.
Look at Daniel with the Justice League emojis there, too. It looks like a coat with nothing under it.
Yeah.
Like she show up to your apartment with that on, and you're like, "Hey, what's up?"
Yeah, I mean, you know, in general, over the last 6 months, I really haven't simped for her, but for this picture, I am. Yeah, I said there's a button, Daniel. There's not a button above that, so it's not like any kind of dress or suit that she just doesn't.
I've seen it all over too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks to everybody who's putting the emojis in the chat. I appreciate that, guys. I've seen it all over though.
Mm-hmm.
All over. And earlier too, I had clicked on somebody made a Justice League countdown.
Mm-hmm.
For the trailer.
Okay.
I need to find it again because it was. I was going to put it in the chat and I just missed it. It is. You know how fucking Twitter is.
I know how Twitter is. Does anyone know how tall she is? She's not very tall.
Not like Steppenwolf. That's a good question.
I'd say about 5'4".
Officials, Zack Snyder Justice League account. Thank you, Jedi Lukey. I appreciate you very much for that. Thank you. Again, thanks to Runner for that fucking thing, too.
All right, so
Lethal's fucking comments the first one too. I love it.
So Dark Shadow Logan says 5'7", so subtract 2 inches from that because they always embellish heights. Wow.
You bastard.
Wow.
Look at this.
Wow.
It gets better.
I love it. Tim's like, hey, play this clip, damn it.
Wow.
Is that like an expensive meal?
You got chips, you got fries and cheese. See the cheese?
Yeah.
So like the cheese melts through the fries, and then you've got like meat on top with some garlic sauce.
Oh, dude,
Is that like an expensive meal?
Looks good.
No, it's $12.
So in American, that would be about what, $8?
Yeah, $8 or $9.
Oh, yeah, that's not bad at all. Where I live, that shit right there would be $15. Seems like food is just high now.
Yeah, straight up.
Huh? Come on, watch Rhino eat stream.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
How does it taste?
ASMR is like. Yeah.
Let us know if the second bite is as good as the first. What is that? A baby bottle?
It's tomato sauce.
Oh, okay.
They say that's ketchup, but that's bullshit. It ain't. Ketchup and tomato sauce is different.
Have you noticed? And this is very disturbing.
This is what I was thinking of that, Rhino. There you go.
And this is very disturbing. They're coming out with like these foods for adults that are like baby foods. Like they have these pouchy packs that are full of like ground up shit, and you unscrew like a little thing and you suck it out. I'm like, no, I'm not eating baby food out of a pouch. They're trying to like turn us into children or something.
That is like White Castle Taco Bell over here, Blake.
You know what? I hate White Castle. I went to Cincinnati almost exactly 3 years ago. Okay, I think it was 3 years ago in January, and I landed, and I had to like run to the rental center because the fucking flight got delayed, and they actually closed the car rental place. So I got there, and I'm like, I got to drive to the other end to Blue Ash, and they're like, okay, the only thing we have for you is like this minivan. So I rented it, and I was like speeding because I needed to make it to my hotel and all that. And then I'm like, okay, I check in, then I'm like, well, I'm hungry because they didn't serve anything on the flight. So I found a White Castle, and I'd always heard about it, like in Beastie Boys songs and stuff like that.
Spit it out.
So
are you all right, dude? Good lord.
I was trying to ASMR and it didn't work.
So I go through the drive-thru and I got some burgers and fries, and it was disgusting. Like, I'll never eat White Castle again. Do you like White Castle?
Only when I'm fucking drunk. That's it.
Oh man, it was terrible. Like, I couldn't believe how bad it was.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
Oh shit.
What's wrong? Is it spicy?
No, I just had a coffee
That's a
because I
spicy
went to
steak
ASMR
about.
drinking my drink, and I went to like slurp it.
I already highlighted that, Greg. I did.
Yeah, I'll lift my microphone up.
Hey Jeff, let's go cook something. Let's go cook something and eat it too.
Uh-oh.
Oh jeez.
Make sure you heard that one.
Oh, that was great. That was great. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna eat something after the stream's over for sure, man.
I'm not. It's too late.
My dog's
to
like,
eat.
"What are you gonna do?" I think it's a good time to wrap it up now. What do you guys think?
Sure. Yeah, Rhino's eating in front of us, and you know.
Yeah.
We've seen a Gina Carano in a robe picture, and
not a lot, Jack. It used to be there was tons of shit on the weekend up at 2 a.m.
Yeah, nothing
Now it's
now.
like nothing.
because the virus spreads faster at 2 a.m. So.
Apparently, Jesus.
I thought when Joe Biden came in, like he was going to erase the virus.
It will soon. You watch.
It's already started, man.
Does this mean that we can now blame the virus on him? Like,
yeah.
No, you can't blame anything on him. He's perfect.
No, just blame it on Cuomo. There you go.
He's a Nazi.
Even with his mouth closed, he says it. I'm putting a link in the chat too, guys. This is gonna be for Lyndon's reaction, Justice League trailer breakdown. I will be there. Lethal will be there. Mara will be there. It's gonna be a fun ass time. Will was in the chat today on Lyndon's stream. He's like, "Who's gonna jizz in the pants first when the Snyder Cut trailer happens?" He put his money on Steph. 30 seconds in. Huh.
Don't. You heard this really loud gong sound, and then he disappears.
Yep.
So, folks, I think that'll wrap it up.
I goddamn hate fucking Chrome. Fucking hate Chrome. Fuck off, Chrome. Piece of shit. But yeah, that'll do it. Rhino is Rhino. You're eating. I can do it if you want.
It's all right.
Go ahead.
He looks at the food.
Charles is right there. Thanks everyone for coming out. Thank you to all our guests. We had Mara tonight. We had Ryan tonight, which is always nice to have him come along because he does so much work. Obviously, he can't stay for too long, so it's always nice to have him.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. Hold on. So, we had Drunk on and we loved it, but, Ryan's big too, and we get Ryan a lot. So thanks, Ryan, for always coming on. Yeah, and my channel and Rhino's channel. And
yeah, absolutely. And, of course, we had Lyndon. As Jeff said, go and watch Lyndon's reaction video.
Mm-hmm.
Or stream, I should say, coming up early morning for me, so I won't be there.
In chat. Mm-hmm.
But again, thank you everyone in the chat for coming out. It's been a good chat. I think the news this week has been quite interesting, and I think it's been talked about quite a bit on a fair few streams, so it can be a bit sort of repetitive, but it's still always nice to talk about. Tim, you got anything coming up, buddy?
Not immediately. Not immediately.
Go check out his newest video.
What?
Go check out his newest video, though.
Yeah. You can check that one out on Gina Carano, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're expanding university, right? Didn't you put it?
I think expanding university. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, I haven't done one of those in 2 weeks.
But you put a playlist out today on YouTube. Is that what you put out, or on Twitter?
No, I just put a call to subscribe to my channel.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, do that. But yeah, the Gina Carano video is really good. It came out before all this drama happened, so kind of get my thoughts on that situation. But I started doing research and photographs for my next expanded university one. It's actually going to be a book review. So it's not just going to be, one of the typical book reviews you see. I'm going to have it chock full of photos and all that stuff. And then my other expanded university topic, I haven't decided on it yet, but it's going to be something that's as equally informative and fun to watch as all the others have been. Because if I don't think it's fun making it, then I change it until I think it is, because then when people watch it, it'll be fun. So
yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. We'll go and subscribe to Tim over to the Open Airlock.
300 before the end of the month. Come on, guys.
That'd be nice.
Do it, guys.
That'd be nice. So go over and do that. Here we've got the poll, of course, 2 votes for F, 2 votes for D, 4 votes for C, 6 votes for B, and it wins with 12 votes. So it's an A.
Yeah.
That'll do with that. It was actually really good. Thank you everyone for playing in the trivia, and thank you, who made it? Jeff, for making that one. Well, I suppose fuck you for making that one. Jeff, what do you got coming up, man?
Tomorrow, Lennon's in less than I don't know how many hours. Lennon's stream for the Snyder Cut reaction. Then I'm gonna actually do my own breakdown on the channel. It'll be out Monday. Tomorrow night, Star Trek, the original series. Retrospective. Me, Greg, and Tim are going to talk about our favorite episodes, our least favorite episodes. I think we all have that maybe tied there for first place on that one. So yeah. And then of course more Star Trek Tuesday, Trivia Monday too. Don't forget that, guys. Cantina this week, more Nukes Top 5 reactions, more Snyder stuff this week. Got a bunch of stuff planned for that too. So just come join, subscribe, hang out. It's great.
Oh, and Greg the Prognosticator. Look at his comment. This is actually correct. Like, we need to clip that.
Oh yeah, the Grounds of Expediency channel that you do for the political.
So this is a thing. So yeah, we need to clip that.
Wow, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. I forgot about that, man. Yeah, that's
awesome.
Fantastic. You guys are great. Rhino, what about you?
Yeah, I'm working on the scripts for the Disney Star Wars Continuity Mandalorian edition. So get ready for that. If you like The Mandalorian and you enjoy it, well, you probably won't like my videos so much. if you're now hating The Mandalorian because Gina's no longer in it, you might end up liking my stuff. And
yeah, you know that's coming.
And I think you're a bit pathetic, to be honest. But yeah, so come and subscribe. We're doing Casual Rage pretty much each week still. I might try and find a video for this week that we can sort of do a bit of an EFAP on. I don't know what subject I really want to do it on yet, though.
You know what I was thinking?
Maybe I can find a video out there of Pro Fire Gina video, maybe. I'm not pretty sure if there's any out there, and maybe we can do
Star Wars Explained, most likely.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea. Maybe we can do a Star Wars.
You know what I was thinking, Rhino?
I'd love to rip him a new ass. There you go. Yeah.
That behind the scenes
fuck that dude.
Mandalorian show.
Oh,
the
Star Wars Gallery.
I think that's what it's called. I thought that might be interesting, but I'd have to watch an episode to see.
But how long does that go for? I don't really.
I have no idea.
I don't know. We'll see. There might be something soon, guys. But yeah, come and subscribe. Of course, we do the full Aussie as well.
Great.
The Fantastic Four came back this week. We did that on John Talk's channel, which was pretty awesome. And that's not going to be every week. We're still sort of trying to work out a pattern, and that's probably going to rotate around the 4 channels as well. Right. So I think the next time we do it will be on Nina Infinity's channel. So that's what I've got coming up, and that's what's happening. So again, thank you all. Do you want to go through any people in the chat there?
I just want to say thanks to everybody for being here. Thanks to everybody who did super chat. Storyman Jack, you guys, big support from you. Lethal, everybody who's super chatted. Just everybody in the chat: Daniel, Brian, Blake, Jack of All Casuals, Trey, Dark Shadow Logan, just everybody who was here.
Megatron, everyone that contributes.
Yeah, Megatron, Soul Assassin. You guys were fucking awesome. Yeah, we love you guys. Yeah. And Greg for producing the trivia, running the trivia, and hanging out for a bit too. Yes. So yeah, Greg's a badass. So for sure.
What did you say? Greg's a cunt?
No, yeah, I said fuck that cunt.
But yeah, we will see you guys next week on the High Ground. Thanks for joining us. Next week, don't forget Batman versus Superman, the Ultimate Edition trivia. Don't forget to watch it and pay attention to details.
And remember,
I won't go as hardcore as this week, but just pay attention. But we'll see you guys next time. And I want to say thank you to my co-hosts, Tim and Rhino. Thank you guys too. So we'll see you guys.
Thank you.
May the force be with you.
Always.
May the force diverse.
The high ground. You underestimate my power. Don't try it.
I know.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.